Annie up. Said, how am I today? I am wonderful, feeling powerful, feeling sure. So I was given $300 after yesterday's live. That's what's up. Told you blessings was in the building. People I don't know. I think a lot of people are just skeptical towards a lot of things. And so when they see blessings happening, they're just like, it's not going to be me. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, it's not going to be me. And it could very well be you. Today could be your day to get blessed, and you're going to sit there and act like that and don't really expect too much to come. I don't know what you're really waiting on, but I need you to stop waiting on it just because it ain't coming. Let's see if I can fix this real quick. Hold on, y'all. I love you, 360. But yeah, like I don't know. So I finally got them to correct my age, been missing the lives. Yeah, I've been trying to tell people that, like, you didn't set your age up right when you set up your TikTok profile, and nobody's listening to me. They're like, well, I can't see your live. Did you block me? Like, no. Said, am I feeling better? Tons better. My voice isn't all the way back, but it's coming back, and I'm excited about that. Bars. But yeah, tons, like tons. Feeling tons better, and I'm excited about today, man. One of my favorite subjects in the world to talk about. Greetings, beautiful. Said, I'm on time, no wigs getting snatched here. Yeah, because I was coming for wigs. But yeah, everybody's going to have to change their age. I don't know why people haven't done it anyway. TikTok did that as a means of protecting the children from the adult side of TikTok. So the adults need to step it up and separate the two, because we're talking about things that children don't need to hear about. Greetings. We've built on a lot of things that children don't need to hear about, but that's not my business though. Just TikTok did their sweep when they were asking everybody their age and all that kind of stuff, and I don't know if anybody thought it was some type of joke, or maybe they thought it was some type of conspiracy theory. TikTok's spying on us. Like, no, they were trying to separate the two sides of TikTok. The side for the videos for the children, which would be all of your whimsical stuff like painting and learning things and all that kind of stuff, like educational, alphabet, mathematics, that type of stuff. But nah, people seriously didn't listen. Greetings, I'm wonderful. How are you? Said, I attempted to message you. What did you attempt to message me on? It all depends on what you attempted to message me on. And now I forwarded all text messages from my business phone to my MacBook, so I'll be able to dig through there and work through it faster. Yeah, I know a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say about TikTok, but yet they behinds is on here. Greetings, bro. Greetings. Yeah, they behinds on here. They're talking about TikTok's just such a negative place. Then get off of it. But we choose what we view on TikTok. We create our algorithm. And people don't understand that yet. I just don't argue with people about it no more. Sit on here, but the way your account is set up, I wasn't able. Good. I don't let people message me on here. I always say message me on Instagram or hit my website and text me. I don't want messages on TikTok. You have no idea. It ain't even the messages from people that support me. It's people sending me random coupons for competitions that they in, that they want me to fill out for and click on, possibly fishing for my information. There's people asking me for money, and I'm like, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nope. There's people asking me to duet their videos for them, and I'm like, hell nah. Like, this is my brand, and I'm trying to build my brand, so I turn my messages off because I was getting more spam than actual messages, and it was starting to really bother me. Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, these people, and people asking me for money don't even follow me. They just see my follow number, and the first thing they say is, he's rich. Like, what? Like, what? My Instagram is the same as my TikTok name. Like, I'm like, what? Excuse me? Like, you don't know me from a grain of salt. Like, for real. I could be crazy. You don't know me. Like, people just, can I please? Like, I don't know you. And there are people who come in my life that are struggling, that need help, and I still haven't donated to them. So what makes you think I'm going to donate to a complete stranger? I'm tight about my abundance because I don't like to send my money or my energy. I don't want it to travel to places that it's just going to be stomped on. So how am I doing today? I'm wonderful. I'm actually ready to just go ahead and get right into this because today is day 27. I'm going to do my best to stay as calm as possible because we're talking about one of the best subjects in the world, and it's love. You know what I'm saying? Love. 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 We're going to talk about love. I got the emails. Yeah, we're going to talk about love on day 27. Love. Love. Yeah, I'm about to feed y'all for real. So welcome to day 27 of the 52 days of ritual. Yeah, I'm saying today is love, the love ritual. Wait till y'all hear the incantation. It's a lot slower over a nice meditative beat. You know what I'm saying? I won't even call it a beat. Just some nice meditation music that I just created today on my MacBook. Yeah, I've been working. If you're new here, these are donation-based rituals and there's no set donation. So when I ask for the donations, that's when you send them. If you honestly don't have a donation to send, I still want you to be a part of this. I still want you to get blessed, and I still want you to be amongst the blessed ones. And that's all my people, the Zoom crew, you know what I'm saying? My subscribers, my moderators, and the people on here who love and adore me, and the people who worship me. That's right, I have worshipers too, although they be in hiding, but I can feel them. Such beautiful devotees that I will never let down, that I will cover in every realm and dimension. I ain't playing. I love all my people. Like, I love all of my people. But are y'all ready to get in on this subject? I know somebody was like, he has worshipers. You damn right. I'm a God king. I get what I want, when I want, and I deserve it. But yeah, today's one of those subjects that I feel like there's a lot of misinformation around it, and it causes everyone to feel like they don't deserve it. Now it's orbs flying everywhere. I'm like, and it's causing everyone to feel like they don't deserve it. Make sure y'all double tapping the hell out the screen too while I'm talking. We're going to get these lives out there and put your thumbs to work just for a little while. Go crazy while I'm talking. But yeah, I think there's a lot of misinformation about love and what love is and how love operates in your life. And we're talking about love in correlation to partnership. So I don't want to see nobody say self-love. That's not what we're talking about today. We've already covered self-love and did a self-love ritual. This is for people who actually want to have a companion. And this is for people who are in relationships that are trying to re-spark that divine connection. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you feel off in your relationship right now doesn't necessarily mean that you and your partner aren't meant to be. And we go through a lot of that crap in the spiritual community because people have a tendency to only use people in connection to their healing. And I understand the notion of it. I understand why it is the way it is. I understand what they mean by you run into certain people so they can help you heal certain aspects of yourself and then it's over. But I need everyone that's watching me right now. I need everybody that's watching me right now to understand that that is not the only way you can heal. Because like I said before, and many times over, you can never really be prepared for love, because love is in itself what prepares you. Love in itself is what prepares you. So you think you got to get ready for love, or you don't qualify for love, or you're too broken for love, or I got trust issues, so I don't know if I'll ever fall in love. All of these things you're stacking up against what your heart is truly screaming for. And you're doing yourself a disservice when you do that, because a lot of you feel your true mate. You just haven't met them yet. And the reason why you haven't met your true mate yet is because you're afraid of failing at being a proper partner. You know what I'm saying? You're afraid of failing at being a proper partner. You believe because you have trust issues, you don't deserve to be in a relationship. Like, oh, well, I have trust issues. Well, you can't trust anyone until you get to know them anyway. So your trust issues are really just an excuse for you to be afraid of what you truly desire. Stay with me, go with me, follow me. Stay with me, bruh. You claim to have trust issues, right? A lot of you in here right now. You know what I'm saying? You're afraid of having trust issues. But that's cap. It's a lie, because you don't know if you can trust someone until you get to know them. Because if you only use your intuition to find out whether you can trust someone or not, your insecurities will speak louder than your intuition, and you'll think you picked up on a message. And for the person that just said, I'm afraid to fail myself, that's impossible when you're with the right one. That's impossible when you are with the right one. And I'm going to tell you why. I told you I'm going to feed your hearts today. This is a love ritual for those that are new here. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to feed your hearts right now. Well, I've been doing it since we got on. Look at my smile. No, but there's no way for you to trust someone you have no idea. You know, there's no way for you to trust someone if you don't know who they are. And so that excuse that you keep using, that excuse that you keep building up against yourself, is actually doing you a disservice in the worst way. You feel as if everybody in your life is going to come break your heart. And so you tell yourself you don't trust them before you even give them a chance to show you who they are. But I promise you, true love, your true mate, not your soulmate, not your twin flame. I hate those terms, because all of those terms are connected to a contract you don't even want to be connected to. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about your true mate, the right one. The right one, not the one that was pre-planned and predestined for you that you have no control over. No, the right one, not the one that's following some healing map that's meant to be a part of your ascension and all of this good, all that good crap. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the true one. They will come and they will restore you. See, you believe in your heart of hearts that you're too much for someone. Look at my side quotes, how they just came in the camera. You believe in your heart that you're too much for someone. Or I believe that I just can't find the right one because the right one's not going to understand me. And a lot of you are throwing these illusions in your own face, which means you really don't believe in the power of love, because I assure you, you've never been in love. And when I say that, beings are like, I was in love. Like, why did it hurt so bad if I wasn't in love? Because you were in an illusion. And the betrayal in the illusion felt like heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? But it was really your heart pushing out what you were forcing into it. Get me? You've never actually been in love, because a lot of you lie when you say love hurt you. Like love hurts. Like love hurt me. Love hurt me. Love hurt me. No, love don't ever hurt you. Love takes care of you. Love caters to you. Love asks you how your day is going. Love asks you, did you smile today? Love asks you, are you feeling up to the world today? Love asks you, do you need me to just sit here and hold you for a little while? Love asks you, what do you need to do for yourself right now that will make you feel worthy of the love that I'm going to give to you anyway? You're closing yourself off from the infinite possibilities of what love can do for you, because you think love has already done you dirty, and it has not. You know what I'm saying? Said people who don't know how to love hurt, not love. Everybody knows how to love, though. We can't say one person in this world doesn't know how to love. Simply because they didn't love you right doesn't mean they don't know how to love. That love that you, or that relationship or connection was incompatible. So no matter how much you thought it was right, no matter what they did, it would never connect with you because on a spiritual level, you aren't connected. You know what I'm saying? Love is so spiritual. When it's the right one, you're connected on a spiritual level. I'm talking about a constant activation and reactivation, a constant elevation. When you look at them, you can't look away, or you have to look away. You know what I'm saying? When you look at them, you vibrate. When you look at them, you understand that you're in a space, in a position, a world, an atmosphere, a dimension you've never been in ever. You know what I'm saying? You understand that you've never been in this place before. And when true love shows up, most people run because they're used to trying to control the narrative of what they believe love is. You don't even know how much you deserve to be loved and the many infinite ways in which you can be loved. You have your list of requirements, and when people don't meet your list of requirements, you run without asking them what their list of requirements is. Everybody is sitting or having this standoffish attitude about love. Well, if they're not going to come in and show me that they're worthy of my time, then I ain't going to give it to them. How can you withhold yourself and expect everyone else to give everything? Think about the way you treat companionship, and now you'll find out exactly why you don't have it. Exactly why your last relationship didn't work long enough. You know what I'm saying? Like that's because of the way you treat it. You're standoffish. You got to give me this before I demonstrate this to you. No, it's all in or it's nothing. And you believe that you're so wise and so smart and so intelligent that your partner can't feel you being standoffish. But when someone loves you, hear me and hear me clearly. When someone loves you, they feel your distance. Even when you smiling and you lying in their face. I'm here, babe. I love you. Like all that crap. They actually feel it. They're like, yo, I know you lying. There's a part of yourself you're denying. See, when love is real, you're allowed to be open 100%. You don't have to hide any portions of yourself because your mate is not trying to judge you. They're not trying to judge you. They are not trying to judge you. You're judging yourself and you're expecting them to judge you too. And so again, you run from them. You run and you run and you run and you run. And when you finally get tired of running, they get tired of chasing you. And so they walk away, and all of a sudden it's a them type of problem. Oh, well, that just wasn't right for me. No, you don't know what's right for you because you're not open enough to find out what's right for you. You're not witted enough to find out what's right for you and who's right for you. You know what I'm saying? You run from all the possibilities. A lot of us don't even get out there and date. We don't flirt. We don't none of that because we're afraid of being hurt again. But you can't be hurt by love. You can't be hurt by love. You can be hurt by your expectations. You can be hurt by situationships. You can hurt by you being standoffish and lying, acting like you all in when you know you're not, just to have some partnership or someone close to you sometimes. You can be hurt by that. But love never, ever, 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 ever hurt you. And the community is teaching back and forth, up and down. Oh, well, once you heal this, then true love will come. All of this step by step to get what you already deserve is what's actually keeping you from it. Love is not drugs. You know what I'm saying? Love is not an AA meeting. You know what I'm saying? There's not a step-by-step program to receive it. No, it's something you deserve regardless of where you're at in your life and who you are in your life. And let me tell you why I say that, okay? I'm in this hall right now. Let me tell you why you deserve it regardless. Because it's not about being completely healed in order to have it. It's about the willingness to heal. Today is the love ritual and the heart feeding. I'm going to say it one more time. It is not about being healed in order to obtain it. It's about being open to heal when it's present. Because a lot of people that desire love run from it when it shows up, because it doesn't just show up and hold you. It shows up and it holds you accountable. No, I'm not sick. It just shows up and it holds you accountable. But a lot of people believe their mate is judging them. This is the most annoying thing in the world. If someone's constantly telling you they're not judging you and they love you and they accept you, you're the problem when you say, I don't believe you. You don't accept you. And they're trying to hold a space for you to accept yourself. They don't need to accept you. They've already done that. That's why they're with you. They've already evaluated that I'm willing to walk through the fire with you as long as you don't throw me in the pit because of it. And a lot of you gripe about healing and being broken so much. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you gripe about healing and being broken so much that love runs from you. You know what I'm saying? Love comes to you in so many different forms, but it runs from you because you're afraid of it. You're like, oh, well, I don't really want to, I don't want to be a burden on nobody. Look at you causing weight. You just causing weight. Said, what if the mate was judging you? Then that wasn't your true mate. Judgment is not a result of true love. I'm talking about your true mate. Not the people you dated because you just needed somebody next to you and you knew that. And then you got with them and found out they weren't what you thought they were supposed to be, but you feel guilty because if you tell the truth about the fact that you were unsure from the jump, you'd be the criminal or the villain in the relationship. If they cheated, that wasn't your mate either. That wasn't your mate either. See, love prepares you. Love will convict you because everybody has wandering eyes. Okay? Everybody has wandering eyes, okay? Wandering eyes. Everybody has wandering eyes, especially when you get in a dry space in your relationship, and it happens. Everybody has wandering eyes, though. People be like, no, I would never cheat. Yes, you would, because mentally cheating is just as bad as physical cheating. Mentally cheating will cause you to turn the person that you're with into the person you truly desire, all while completely ignoring who they are just to pleasure yourself. You cheat mentally too, okay? But we all have wandering eyes. But when love is real, there is nowhere else to look. And you acknowledge that. And therefore, you address that within yourself. Cheating is a result of incompatibility, not because they're disrespectful, not because they're a dog or a hoe. You know what I'm saying? No, it's an issue of incompatibility. They really don't want to be there, but they put themselves in the position to where if they leave you right now, they'll be proven to be the dirtiest one. And nobody likes the process of a breakup because during a breakup, you also have to close out all the feelings and promises you've made. This is why people have a hard time actually breaking up with one another because they never closed out the contract or the promises they made to each other during the relationship. We're going to be together forever. You knew you were incompatible from the beginning. So that was a total lie right there. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. That was a lie. Most of you fall in love quick, or should I say fall in infatuation quick. You're infatuated with the idea of being in love forever that you skip over the fact that the person that you're looking at for that love is very temporary. And you got the message, you got the feeling, you got the inkling, it said it in your intuition and you ignored it. And so you're the one that's pretending and lying. Not them. Not them. You're the one who cheated, not them. Oh, well, they went and slept with somebody else. In your mind, you're already looking for somebody else. You just don't have enough courage to leave. So who cheated first? Because a lot of people be like, oh, well, they cheated. I've definitely been cheated on in every single relationship I've ever been in. But the truth is, I cheated on myself knowing that I didn't want to be there any longer, but staying regardless. Like, oh, we just gonna stick it out and we gonna work it out. There was nothing to work out. It was incompatible and I knew it, but I tried to make it work anyway, even up until the point of changing who I was to try to fit their narrative of what they wanted in a mate. I've done it. I'm not judging y'all. I'm talking from experience. So can I hate my exes for how they treated me? No. Should I hate myself for how I allowed myself to be treated? No, because I learned my worth based off of not how they were treating me, but how I was allowing myself to be treated and how I was turning myself into whoever they wanted to be, which means I wasn't being my authentic self, which means there was no getting to know me. There was only growing into different versions of myself that would please them. And people pleasers do this all the time in relationship. They do this all the time in relationship. You're such a people pleaser that you're willing to change everything about yourself to please your mate. Compromise is a real thing. I don't care what none of these quote unquote, excuse my French, what none of these real niggas and bad bitches been saying. I don't really care about none of that. Or why should I have to compromise who I am? You don't have to compromise who you are to have true love, but you do have to compromise those behaviors that you use to defend yourself from fake love. Because if it's real, but you treat it like it's fake, everything they do is going to seem like it's a lie or an attack. Oh, I just went to the bank to get some money out the ATM. Yeah, you was probably with some woman. You was probably texting some woman. You're using your insecurity as a weapon against them, trying to turn them into the villain. When you the villain. Says, so if I say I'm done because of that and they don't leave, then what do we have? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. What do you mean they don't leave? If they don't leave, you leave. See, most people get in fake relationships and tie the strength of the relationship to a thing. I want you to evaluate your true love like this when you run into him or when you run into her, and in respect to pronouns when you run into them. You know what I'm saying? I want you to evaluate it this way. Look at them and ask yourself, if they had nothing, would I still be here? Because when you tie your relationship to the things you created or possessed while you were together, when those things fall apart, so does your relationship. And I'll give you a good example of that. Let's say, I don't know, let's say you and your mate get together. Y'all ain't been together that long, but y'all finally move in together, right? Y'all finally move in together and y'all buy a 42-inch flat screen. I said flat screen like they still sell tube TVs. You buy a 42-inch TV, okay? Y'all buy a 42-inch TV. Everything's going good. This TV is your bonding piece, okay? What it is, cuzzo, my cousin Kiami in the building. What it is, cuzzo, I love you. Your TV is your bonding point. I know it sounds funny, but I'm about to take it deep. Y'all know I be cracking jokes, but everything got a lesson. I'm telling you, I got the parables for weeks. You hear me? So y'all buy a TV together, right? Because that's what y'all doing. All right, y'all buy this TV, right? And I know this TV is your bonding thing in your relationship because the only time you two come together and cuddle up and hug on each other and kiss on each other and tell each other just how much you love each other is when you're laying in front of the TV. So boom, your boyfriend is jumping around the room listening to music. You know what I'm saying? He listening to music and he jamming. He knocks the TV on the floor and he breaks it. Where's your bonding point then? See what I mean? Some of y'all laughed, and what I'm speaking is facts. But the things in your relationship shouldn't be why you bond. The bond should be there before you try to collect things to make that relationship home. Same thing with a car. Same thing with a house. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with a car. Same thing with a house. It's always a possibility in the clouds to go through financial hardships when both partners are financially irresponsible. It's always a possibility. You know what I'm saying? You're tired of your job, he tired of his job. Both of y'all quit on the same day. How are we going to pay these bills? And instead of grinding together, you grind against each other. Now, hear what I'm saying, because I ain't talking about sex, so grow up. I'm talking about two gears moving in two completely different directions, and they're grinding against one another. They're like, yo, you got to do this. You got to be better when both parties are actually tired. So now one mate is pissed because they have to work harder than the other. And if you live in the type of existence where you have the mate that pays all the bills, okay? And this is the true man standard, okay? This is the man standard. The man pays all the bills in the home, right? Take care of the woman, take care of the wife, happy life, the whole spiel, right? He loses his job, and the possibility of losing the home, which the woman upkeeps, which is her job. That's considered her employment in a sense. Respectfully, ladies, don't get offended. I'm just giving examples of how we take our possessions and treat them like bonding points in our relationships, okay? So the house, there's a possibility you can lose that. The woman starts to lose attraction towards the man, not because he's not working, but because she doesn't have a safe place to love him. He starts to lose attraction towards her because he feels like he failed at keeping the foundation safe, and he doesn't feel worthy enough to even give his love to her anymore. So what does he do? He goes to find a hoe. What does she do? She goes to find a man that can provide. This is where infidelity steps in, because your relationship was tied to things. I understand you don't want to struggle. I understand you don't want to struggle. We're all tired of the struggle. The struggle gets on my damn nerves. That's why it ain't nowhere near me no more. That's why I grind every day. Day 27 of the 52 days of ritual. It ain't nowhere near me no more. I understand you don't want to struggle, but when both of you are focused on trying to make a relationship safe that was already just fine, you miss out on the ability to grow because you're trying to create a stagnant field to sustain your relationship. And so when you encounter true love, your things will not matter. Because who are you in connection to your mate when you have nothing? Because a person can have everything and still feel like nothing. Now, this is what I say when I said you can never be prepared for love. Love is what prepares you. It is not about you being ultra healed in order to have it. It's the openness to, or the willingness to heal, that will bring it to you in your life right now. Who are you when you feel like nothing? Do you trust that your partner's going to fill you up? Or do you trust that they're going to try to manipulate you? Because if you believe your partner's going to try to manipulate you when you're at your lowest, you need to go ahead and get up out of there. Because that's not it. That's not it. That's not the one. That's not the true one. Whatever term you want to conjure up in your head right now. That's not your twin flame. That's not your soulmate. I hate all these terms. I'm talking about the one, the right one, okay? The righteous one. The one that's not going to, you know what I'm saying? The one that's not going to give up on you because they see you slipping and thinking about giving up on yourself, because we don't understand why a person is thinking what they're thinking. We don't understand what they're going through when we tie the success of a relationship based off of what they can give to us. See, a lot of us turned into selfish lovers because we've loved selfish lovers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us turned right into that. And so now we think to ourselves, well, if you slack one time, I'm out of here. And you're the one that's really running. You're the one that's afraid. You're the one that's insecure. You're the one that thinks that everybody's coming to crush you. And so you're literally ignoring the essence of your true love. And what I mean by true love, I mean you being completely one with the person. If you're treating yourself like you're not worthy of it, instead of what's already inside of you activating and magnetizing you towards what you really, really desire, you're turning the magnet off altogether. It's just your average piece of metal. There's nothing there. And so I always say, my true mate is already within me. And I know a lot of people gonna go, oh, well, my true mate is me. Stop it. We're talking about companionship today, okay? There's no way for you to be your own companion because you can't step outside of yourself to give yourself a hug, a kiss, and some encouragement. No, you are you. So there is no outside of you. You are not your true companion. A lot of people who came up with that crap right there are part of the Lonely Hearts Club, where they feel like they no longer deserve love and they're so afraid of it they don't want it anymore. So they start teaching from an aspect to help you not want it anymore, so they don't feel alone in their brokenheartedness. Your true mate is already within you. They already exist within you. You feel them. You feel them all the time. Actually, you think you just wake up some days in a lovey-dovey mood? Because I'm about to put some things into perspective for you real quick. You think that you wake up some days feeling all lovey-dovey just for nothing? And I do, just for nothing. You woke up today and all of a sudden you're in such a loving mood. You think you did that for nothing? Your day was hard, or your day was hard the previous day, and you were really tired when you went to bed, but when you woke up, you were in a really good mood. There's a correlation, a direct correlation between your low and their high. Okay? So when you're in a really good mood, there's a correlation, a direct correlation between your low and their high. Okay? Getting high. And I don't mean by drugs. I mean they're doing whatever it takes to feel good. 333 on my clock. They're doing whatever it takes to feel good. And now that they're doing that, you're catching the ricochet of that and in reverse. So some days you wake up feeling low and it's not you. The problem is you can't push through that feeling because you don't know where it's coming from. And when you don't know where it's coming from, you start to think that you are having issues and also running away from your true mate because it's too much. I know, because I started doing it. I feel her all the time. I got tired of feeling her and not having her. Because all I ever wanted to do was let her know that she was safe. And she had absolutely nothing to cry about. And I'll protect her. And I'll cover her. Nobody would even side-eye her ever again. And it started to get heavier and heavier and heavier. Not understanding in myself that weight that I was feeling meant that it was getting closer. It don't just get heavier because she's putting on more emotional weight. No, it's getting heavier because it's getting closer. And instead of going, I'm ready for it, I pushed it. Why? Because I used my traumas as an excuse to run, which we all do. You know what I used as an excuse to run from that connection? I went, you know what? I did that in all my relationships. I was that strong, firm foundation. Don't trip. We gonna connect today. Don't trip. Just hold tight. I was that strong, firm foundation, and they played me in the end. So now, and I yelled at my own mate, like telepathically. I said, you know what? You gonna have to deal with your own crap. And I felt so bad. I cried probably worse than she was. Because I was like, why would I even talk to her like that? She's done nothing to me. I was expressing her pain through the expression of mine. And so I'm telling y'all that to say this. The more you run from it, the more stretched out that heavy feeling is going to be. See, there have been many windows. My fingers are magnetic right now. This window of opportunity, right? I ain't even tried my juice yet. God, if it's nasty, I'm going to throw the mason jar. Boy, I'm good at that. I'm the juice god, okay? Call me juice guy, you know what I mean? But the more you run from that, the more stretched out that feeling becomes. First, when you're feeling it, it's clear. I feel heartbreak. I feel overwhelmed. I feel sad. I feel anxiety. I feel depression. I feel angry. I feel confused. The further out it stretches, the less you're able to describe it. So now that it's further away from you, you go, I don't even know what it is. I'm not even sure what I'm feeling. I don't know what it is. I'm just not feeling it. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't want to get out of bed today. I don't know. I'm not feeling it today. Like, something's just off. Something's not right. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Which means you're stepping further away from your true mate. And the reason I'm telling y'all this, because this is for the people that actually desire that. Okay? Because for those of you that don't desire it, I'm not even talking to you. If you running from love and you think that love ain't for you and you don't care about love and love is some BS, I'm not talking to you, I swear. So I don't even need your opinion on the subject. I'm talking to the people that actually desire it and are afraid of it because they're afraid that they're going to get the same result that they got last time. And I'm trying to tell y'all, the result you got last time was not love at all. See, it was not love at all. Cami said, what if you feel too much? When you feel too much, let me tell y'all something. The heart is alive. Let me take another sip of my juice because this is kind of good. This one ain't as sweet as the other ones, but it's deep green juice. You said, what was it then if it wasn't true love? False expectations, manipulation, desperation, all those things. Okay? But you said, what if you feel too much? Hear me and hear me clearly. The heart is alive. The heart is alive. If your heart feels dead, because that's what you just said in the comments just now. I just read that. If the heart feels dead, the second half of this ritual, your assignment is going to be to write a letter to your actual heart. If your heart feels dead. But if you feel everything, because that was my cousin that commented, I don't want to ignore my own cousin now. Like, if you feel a lot all the time, you have to learn how to communicate with your heart. Because your heart, you could be feeling the essence of their heart. This is the essence of true connections. And you will go, well, what's taking so long for them to show up? Well, this is what I call the pre-qualification or the pre-qualifying rounds. Okay? These are the pre-qualifying rounds because how you treat me when I'm not here, I'll feel long before I'm ever in your presence. You know what I'm saying? So, Kiki, I need you to understand that communicating with your heart or proper communication with your heart will have the right one feeling safe long before they encounter you. And so this feeling of safeness will wash over them. So when they see you, they'll recognize you for exactly who you are. Not, is this the right one? Say, how can I communicate with my heart? I'm going to tell you how if you stay long enough. What you doing right now, cuzzo? Where you at? Can you stay in here for a while? We're going to be live about another hour and a half. So I'm thinking. But heart communication is all about the kind of nurturing you expect from someone you want to be with. So let's say your heart is feeling heavy. What I want you to learn how to do, cuzzo, is communicate through your hands. Okay? Because if you don't know how to control the vibration of your voice, because a lot of people talk, but they don't feel what they're saying. And when you don't feel what you're saying, it's falling on dead soil. So I'm talking right now, right? All right, Kiami, everybody in here, actually, not just her. I want y'all to try this. I want you to say, I love you, but direct it here. Direct it here. I want you to be able to feel the sound of your voice in the center of your chest. If I tell you to put it in your belly, you should be able to feel it in your belly. If I tell you to put it in your foot, you should be able to feel what you're saying in your foot. Communication should be able to vibrate and resonate throughout your entire body. So I want you to try it with me. Here's what I want you to try. Because if you don't feel the words, I love you, literally saying I love you, like, that's what it should feel like in your body. Okay. And if you don't feel the words, I love you when you talk right here. Okay. I want you to put some pressure on it. Don't just hold it. Put some pressure on it. And now the communication will be where the pressure is. And I want you to say it 5 times. Let's do it together. I love you. 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 Now let it go. Release it. And say it again. I love you. Now, the heart is activated for listening. Because a lot of the times we spend all of our lives trying to ignore our heart and what it's saying. Your heart communicates with this. The interpretation is your perception. Now you've activated heart communication. Said my stomach started hurting. I want you to hold your stomach, literally wherever the pain was, and say, I release you. Put as much pressure on it as you can. I release you. Why you think, look, what I'm teaching y'all right now, why you think Orun Technologies is going to run the world? I could teach this. I could teach vibrational energy training to an ant. I'm telling you. Push And I do mean push, because pressure creates magnetism. Pressure creates If I told you right now to take 2 rocks and smash them together as hard as you can, and I do mean as hard as you can, for 30 seconds, and then try to pull them apart, they wouldn't pull apart, because now you have magnetized something. Okay? Said near the heart, but it didn't spread. It didn't need to spread. I need you to stay right in your heart. Because the truth is, people work, because if you believe in chakras, I don't study anything in this dimension. I'm not from here. I'm bringing y'all my own stuff from my own, whatever y'all want to call planet, my own realm, my own kingdom, okay? But people believe that when you balance your chakras, you should start from the crown or the root, or your feet. You should start from the root or the crown. You should really start in your heart, because when it vibrates, it shoots out both directions. The reason it's not traveling is because it's never been used. How will it know what direction to go until you give it a direction? How will it know? How will it know? You don't talk in your crown. You don't talk in your throat. Your throat feel it automatically, though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where your tonsils are. Everything's vibrating back here. Oh, everything's vibrating back here. You know what I'm saying? You feel that automatically. But your heart, we skip it. We skip it. When we feel weight in the center of our chest, we try to transfer the energy. Tell me when I'm capped. Tell me when I'm lying. Tell me when I'm capped. Tell me when I'm lying. We try to transfer the energy, which means respectfully, you're always training your energy, because you've taught your body to ignore the signal of the pain in your heart. That's why you feel nothing now. So I want you, for those that feel like their heart is dead, I want you to give me some mms. Some I want you to start high. Not ah, not ooh, not oh. I want you to keep the vibration in, because if I make you say oh, what about my heart feeling anxious? It's calling out to be filled, cuzzo. It's calling out to be filled. That's why it's anxious. It's calling out to be filled. That might not even be love calling out for you. That could be life experiences calling out. Let's get out and have an adventure. Let's go skydiving. You know what I'm saying? Like I need some adrenaline. You know what I mean? I want y'all to give me some mms. I want you to make your climb down from up here, however the highest tone you can get to. Because a lot of people think that the vibrational tones have to be high. Like, it don't. Because I can feel in my head. Vibration is not defined by the collective. It's defined by the master that's mastering the vibration. So I want you to give me some but I want the I want you to bring it down. Go as high as you can. And stop when you feel it smack this space. So I want you to hold it and go Now let me tell you what you just successfully did. For those of you who thought that this shit was difficult, you just literally called out cosmic energy, pushed it past the channel of the crown, the third eye, the throat, straight to the heart. The problem with pushing energy through your crown is that the crown takes information, the third eye interprets, the throat actually speaks the information, the heart receives what's being spoken. But if the perception is off, when information is fed through the crown, the perception will kill it. So by the time it reaches your throat, it's already dead. We just skipped every chakra on the way to the heart. Every all to the belly. What I just did, you can do with your breath. So I want you to inhale, but I want you to breathe out your mouth as slowly as possible, but I want you to feel it slowly coming from here, because it's hard to feel this space unless you're aware of it. But I want you to feel it coming from here until it hits your heart. So go. The breath is so soft, that's why it cleanses. Vibration is chaotic, that's why it changes things. And then run it back with the If you don't feel the then give me the But let me tell you this. You thought that did something? Watch. Now let's double up on the action. Okay? Let's double up on the action. This time we're not gonna we're gonna ooh, we're gonna ah, we're gonna oh, we're gonna ooh, ah, okay? But before you do it, right before you do it, I want you to say, I love you. Hold it. I love you. Hold it as long as you can till you start really running out of breath, and then hold it a couple extra seconds, because the panic in your body is not because you're running out of oxygen. You're stepping outside of its original template and program. I'm teaching you a whole lot. I hope you have your piece of paper and your pen. Okay, ready? Let's do it again. I love you. Now tell me if there's weight there or not. The heart should feel giddy as hell. And I do mean giddy because what you just did was cleanse out the old clutter. The reason why it goes nowhere when you try to do heart chakra meditations is because the definition is missing. And I told y'all, for those that took the 7 days of self-mastery, without a proper intention is the law you put over whatever atmosphere or space you're participating in. You get on YouTube and you do a heart chakra meditation, it does nothing for you because you didn't give it permission to actually do the work it was supposed to do. Furthermore, you didn't give it proper permission to do exactly what you needed it to do. Instead of saying heart cleanse, because your heart might not need to be cleansed. Your heart might be locked. If you're empathic, you're carrying more than one heart. So screw a cleanse, you need a sweeping. That's a whole nother. You understand? The heart is so delicate, but it's the strongest thing going. The heart can balance all of your chakras. So can the crown. Because the cosmic energy I'm calling down doesn't matter. It's pure chaos until it hits my hard drive and my database and finds out how I integrate. Bars. Once it finds out, my fireplace just started going crazy. The wood wasn't even lighting before. Now it's up. The crown, when it's pulling information in, doesn't matter. A lot of y'all talking about, I've been receiving downloads every day, but don't know what the download is, because it doesn't matter what the download is. The download that matters is the download you desire. That's why you have a lot of energy inside of you, but it's being bottled up in places where it can't stay and you can't take it. So now your heart is heavy after meditation because you didn't tell it where it should go. You have to watch my fingers. You have to direct energy. If you let energy direct you, it will destroy you. A lightning bolt is looking for the ground. Okay? This is based off scientific research. It's what I read, at least. A lightning bolt is looking for the ground. It's trying to find the ground because its overall goal is to charge something up at the base. Hear me and hear me clearly. If I put up a Tesla coil and the lightning bolt strikes the coil redirects the current and it does something else. This is the same thing with energy. When you give it a law, that's where it goes. So heart communication starts with proper intention. You have to speak on things the way you feel it, not the way society tells you should feel it. Because I just activated your heart just now. Or you just activated your heart, excuse me. I just directed it. I shot a lightning bolt at you. I shot a lightning bolt at you, and I told you where to put it. Told you to set your intention. Set it to I love you. Matter of fact, okay, most of y'all have massage toys, right? Or massagers, and I do mean massagers. I ain't talking about no sex toys. You understand? Most of y'all have massagers. So here's what I want you to do. I want you, if you're near it right now, I want you to grab your massager, right? And I want you to tell yourself, I love you, right? Tell your heart, I love you. Tell your heart, I love you, and then turn the massager on right here. Because the massager is doing vibrational work too. That's why it helps you heal your body. Yeah, Kiami, I knew you of all the people. I know you of all the people in here was thinking that. Behave. Damn. Behave. Golly, jinkies. It's okay. Y'all grown. Do what you do. But I'm talking about a massager, okay? I want you to say I love you because if it's hard for you to feel the O's and the ums and the ahs, I want you to put the toy there and say I love you and then turn it on. When you turn it on, leave it for at least 2 minutes. When you take it off, the imprint left over by the vibration of the massager will be your permanent, at least until you change it, it will be your permanent loss. So now when you say I love you, your heart space is going to remember the vibration from the massage toy. Yeah, a massage toy is what it's called. It's a massage toy. Most of y'all don't even have high-end massagers. You got the little one you get from Walmart that you got to put the batteries in with the little 4 legs on it. You know what I'm saying? It's got 4 of them things or 5 of them. You just put it right here. Okay? And when you leave it there for a couple minutes or so, your cells and the vibration or your auric field, whatever you want to call it, starts to remember the law you placed on it. So can I use my rose close to my heart? Hell no. What's wrong with the heating pad? I'm teaching y'all self-mastery right now. What's wrong with the heating pad? The heating pad will have the same result, would it not? If I told my heart space I love it and then I put the heating pad on it, every time I touch my heart and tell it I love it, it'll go warm again. Same thing with the ice pack. All of these elements around you are not around you to just use outside of you. They're used to study and integrate within you, all depending on what you are elementally speaking. I just taught you how to communicate with your heart. Because that weight you feel is sometimes not you. Sometimes it's your mate. Because that deep longing you have, let me put something at peace for you. That deep longing that you have for your true mate, they have for you also. Even if right now they're in a completely different relationship. And I know that's the part that hurts people the worst. That's the part that hurts us the worst because you can feel when they're with another person. Because when you're single, some reason you feel like you're being cheated on. Come on, bro. Tell me if I'm tripping. I'm trying to help put your hearts at rest. You know you're connected to your true mate when you're single, but you feel infidelity. You ain't even with nobody. Who cheating on you? Who cheating on you? You're even attracting yourself towards videos about cheating because you feel them. In essence, on a higher dimension, respectfully, they are cheating on you. But how can they feel what you're resisting releasing them to feel? I'm sure my queen feel me. I'm sure she feel these faces I be making like. But that feeling that you feel like you're being cheated on comes from them. And they could be in a relationship in which they are being cheated on. And they cannot, okay? They cannot find the truth in what's actually happening because you may be the most powerful one in the atmosphere of your connection. I'm going to try to say that again. They may not be able to feel the infidelity that they're facing right now because you may be the most powerful one within the connection of that atmosphere. Okay? And so their intuition is your intuition. And because you're tapped in, and I do mean tapped in, I mean you tapping in every single day and they over there thinking they all in love and whatnot, they don't necessarily feel the truth. They get an inkling, but you feel the whole thing. And so you may think it's one of your homegirls or your homeboys. Like, man, you getting cheated on. Like, no, you're getting cheated on. I'm sorry. No, you're getting cheated on. They're not. You are. You know what I'm saying? But we can't control that aspect. Because if everything was in perfect order and everything was as it should be, you two would have been born on the same day, side by side, in the same room, two different mothers. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like that. We can't control what their life is going through right now. You know what I'm saying? We can't control that aspect. But all we can do is talk to our hearts. Because when we talk to our hearts, we're speaking to theirs also. And how? Y'all thought when I told you to touch your heart space and say I love you, you thought you was just talking to yourself? So what about random love songs popping in your head? What they call twin flames and soulmates, all those, I don't like terminology. Y'all will not hear me play with a lot of terminology that's out in the woke community. But sometimes that's how your true mate communicates. I hear love songs all the time. I write love songs all the time. As a means of communicating. Because you can try to send them a telepathic message, but if telepathy is not what they're strong at, they're not going to receive it. It'll come like a voicemail, like a video message, maybe in a dream. And you're not even the character in their dream. The character in the dream is who she or he recognizes in their day-to-day life because they've never seen you. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they have seen you, but you ran, so now they don't see you no more. But they communicate in so many different ways. Some of you have been interested in trying new things in your life, and you're like, why would I want to do that? I've never even been into that before, and that's exactly where your mate could be at. You can keep running from life, but I need you to understand with your true mate, that is life. A lot of y'all really, your true mate, when I say, because y'all know, I'm not in here talking to people who don't want love. I'm talking to people in here, even though you scared crapless, you still desire it and you still have hope that it's out there. I need you to understand this. When you run from life, you run from them. Because they are the very essence of life in skin. And I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about because the last time you thought you were in love, even your go juice upgraded. Your ability to try harder in life upgraded. Your confidence went up. You know what I'm saying? Your happiness, your peace, and your joy went up. You may have been wrong about who they were, but the fact that you even thought that they were it caused you to grow, which is why I said originally, you could never be prepared for love. Love is what prepares you. That's why I said that. Said, I desire love, but thank you for the gifts. Hold on. I desire love, but husband has died and fiance has died. Do I still have a love chance? You have more chances at love than you ever could fathom in your mind and in your heart of hearts. So what's the reason for running from love? Because people believe love is actually what hurt them in the past. You believe your parents loved you, but what they did to you says that they didn't love you, but because you thought that's what love was, you're running from love. You thought your mate that you were with in the past was love, and they cheated on you, abused you, did all of this X, Y, Z to you, and so now you believe that love is what's hurting you or what has hurt you. And for the beloved being that asked, do I still got chances at love? You got hella. You'll never run out, because true love, when it's true, it haunts you. Because everything that you desire is wrapped in it. I already know everybody's like, I am my true love. You go ahead and do that then. You know what I'm saying? But if you desire companionship, this is in correlation to companionship, it's going to haunt you because it's going to call you, which will cause you to grow up. Because a lot of you have standards set for relationships that aren't real for partnerships. You might as well be a pimp or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that your requirements don't even make sense because they're selfish. They got to do this for me and they better do this for me. I ain't doing nothing for them. Well, damn. The partner, because I just saw the comment, said the partner that you were with, that their path changed, that wasn't your true love. That's why I said y'all got to stop playing universal games. You got to stop playing universal games, because the universal game says nobody's here to stay. Come in your life, kaboom, leave your life. Come in your life, I love you too. Oh my God, I love you so much. I don't want to be without you. Like, this means everything to me. Gotta go. Got to go. Say, how do you know true love? You don't know true love. I don't know true love. The reason I say I don't know true love is because I know for a fact everyone who ever claimed to love me in my past loved what they needed from me. And when the need ran out, so did they. But that wasn't true love, because true love says, I feed you, you feed me. I feed you, you feed me. And not you feed me first and then I feed you. No, I'm already prepared to give you everything without worrying about whether or not you're going to give it to me in return. When you got to seek it out, that's not right. When they're ahead of you, that is 100% correct. That is 100% correct. Said Jesus is true love. I'm talking about companionship. I can't make out with Jesus. I'm talking about a companionship. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Like, when you understand and trust the fact that they're willing to give to you the way you give to them because they've given to you without you giving to them. They've approached you and loved on you. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Said it hurts when the reciprocity isn't there. That's because it's not it. That's because it's not it. And what's crazy is the true mate will be ahead of you. And I do mean ahead. I'm talking about way ahead of you. I had, because sometimes the way we love, the way I'm pretty sure, because I'm in the room with real lovers right now, right? Some reason when we love someone, all of our abilities are heightened. I've been with people, one of my exes, I knew what she wanted to do before she thought about what she wanted to do. And so I prepared gifts. And then she'd pop up and say, I want to try this. Oh, well, I already got this for you. Sometimes our love is so strong that we get ahead of time. Like we get ahead of time. But you know you're with the right person depending on how they treat the way you love them. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how they treat the way you love them. Because if they don't love you right, they won't appreciate what it is you bring to the table. That's the way I love. I see ahead. I'm asking you what you want to do, just in case you're curious. I got things set up for you for your curiosities, even if you don't give it your all, because it's not about how successful you are in your personal life in a relationship. It's about the willingness to even go for life, because a lot of relationships fail because one person stops living altogether. And we have a problem with living for others. Okay? I'm not telling you got to live for your mate. You got to live for you so you can be alive for your mate. I'm going to say that one more time. You have to live for you so you can be alive for your mate. It's impossible to give you love when your heart is closed to receiving it. Wait, y'all blocked somebody? I didn't even see that. Why y'all block them? What happened? What'd I miss? What'd I miss? I missed it. Jinkies. But I'm going to say that one more time. You have to live for yourself so you can be alive for your partner. Said, been chatting with this guy and he randomly asked if I do Reiki, which activated it the next day. Now look, you see my reaction? Because remember I said true love prepares you, right? What you think that mean? Activations. It causes you to grow. But you got to live for yourself so you can be alive for your mate. And what I mean by be alive is actually be present in your relationship. A lot of y'all suffered, and I need you to let go of that guilt because you were in pain. You know what I'm saying? You were in pain. I need you to let go of that guilt, but you weren't even present in your last relationship. You weren't even present. You weren't there because you were elsewhere. You were living in your traumas instead of being open to letting them go. Yeah, we got to go there because I got to stop y'all from blocking your heart. Your heart is what you use to love life. Screw if it was about a mate for a moment. Like, your heart is what you do to love life. But when you close that thing off, even your experiences in life become what's the word? Lethargic. You stop having fun. Everything that you experience that's new stops feeling new to you. I could bring you a dozen roses for the next 7 days, but on day 2, it'll stop making you smile because your heart is off. You know what I'm saying? You done closed it off. Like, I don't even want to feel that fluttering feeling anymore. Look where you at. If life itself is something that you believe is horrible and it'll never get better and there's no beauty in it, I assure you your heart's not open. I assure you. Now let me ask you this question. If your heart's not open, if your heart is not open, how in the hell do you expect your true mate, your companion, your real one, to show up? How do you expect to know it's them if you're not using the very thing that sustains that connection? Because a lot of people ask, how will you know? Oh, your heart will tell you. Your heart is the number one signal. Say, why am I still so cold after the heart exercise? Maybe because you're trying to resist it, because the heart should always be warm, not cold. Said, true, I'm about to move states with this girl and I'm scared, but I'm ready. Well, cuzzo, I'm gonna need you to hit my website and get my second phone number. You know what I'm saying? Because what the hell did you just say to me? Let me look at her. I'm playing. I'm gonna mind my business. Just know if she ain't right, tell her I'm coming to take all of her shoestrings out of her shoes. All of them, you know. I'm taking everything, all right? But do y'all understand what it means now to actually use your heart versus trying to shield your heart? Oh yeah, I'm different about my family. I be joking with y'all, but I'll catch a flight. Said never knew true love, but definitely know heartbreak and pain. I don't know how to love. You won't know how to love until love teaches you how to love. Love is not just in our hearts. Love is within everything. Love is within everything, and it teaches you constantly. Excuse me, but you got to be open to it. You got to be open to it. Love is in everything. It teaches you everything. Like, it teaches you everything you need to know. And then it starts to really come from outside of you, from your companion when they show up. They let you know you're safe to experience it, learn from it, and integrate it. But don't think for a moment that just because you don't necessarily know how to love, that you don't deserve to receive love. Because I assure you, nobody, not one person, there's 266 people watching this right now, not one person in here loves like the other, which means that everyone knows how to love. They just never had their love evaluated by someone who loves them. And I gotta say that again. Everybody knows how to love. They've just never been evaluated by someone who loves them. See, reassurance is a mighty weapon when it comes to healing. And so if you've never been told about what it's like to experience your love, the way you give it to yourself is automatic. It don't feel like love. It just feels like you just being yourself. But when you share it with someone else and they evaluate it, my love is always evaluated, okay? My love is evaluated. Like people tell me all the time, I just feel your love. It feels amazing. At least I know it's working. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least I know it's working. But when your love is evaluated by someone who actually loves you, they don't just tell you what their love does for them. They tell you what their love does to the atmosphere. You know, like when I'm with you, like the colors seem brighter. I've never loved sunrises and sunsets till I encountered you. That's what your love is doing to them. So you may think you don't know how to love, and that's because it can't be defined yet. One day you will define it for yourself, whether it's powerful or very mellow and calm. What does your love do? What is your love capable of? Because nobody loves the same. Nobody. Not even the person you're going to be with. They will not love you like you love them. They will love you like they choose to love you. If it's compatible, their love will enter you. If it's not, their love will smack you right in your face. You won't feel it. You'll look at them like, bro, you... Yeah, no, I wasn't feeling that, Papa. I wasn't even... That's just, for some reason, it wasn't where it was supposed to be. It didn't really hit me. But first, you got to make sure your heart is open. That's like AirDrop on iPhones. I can't AirDrop you my love if you got your AirDrop off. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't feeling nothing. You ain't experiencing nothing. You know what I mean? Say you are speaking the language of my heart because I come from love. I literally come from love. My people back home are love. Love and knowledge, I should say. Loving knowledge, I should say. Knowledgeable love. Whatever. You get what I mean. Lack of self-love causes what? A lack of self-awareness. The lack of self-love causes a lack of self-awareness. And when you lack self-awareness, anything can turn you into whatever it wants you to be. That's why people convince you you're in love long before you feel you're in love, because you lack self-love, which means you lack self-awareness, which means that everything that you push out was given to you by someone else. But I assure you, you have your own heart and it's filled with love. Says, so you can't have more than one true mate, correct? So we shouldn't engage in relationships or do. No, go out and have your experiences. Go out and have your relationships. Go out and have them. See, true love is built, not pre-made. This ain't a frozen TV dinner. True love is built. It's built based off of your experiences. And when two people's frequencies begin to match, they connect. But in order for you to connect, you got to be open. You got to be experiencing life. You got to wake up every day and love on yourself. So you start making loving decisions, with your feet. You start making loving walks with your feet. Next thing you know, you end up somewhere, I don't know, like in Jamaica or some shit. And you sitting there and you sitting under a coconut tree. Although you should never sit under a coconut tree. But you sitting under a coconut tree, you on your hammock, and you swinging away. And somebody walks down the beach, and for some reason your head just won't let it go. And you go, no, I don't mean nothing. And while you laying there on the hammock, you constantly thinking about them. And you think, man, I should go say something, but I'm too nervous. The magnetism is so strong that they'll walk by 7, 8, 9, 10 more times until you go, at least, hello. Now I'm communicating from heart to heart. Hi. They're not going to feel it here. They're not going to hear it here. They're going to hear it here. And no matter what, you're not going to be able to shut up. This is why when true love shows up, it shows the hell out. Because what you want for yourself, love wants for you also. I want y'all to write that on your pieces of paper right now. What I want for me, love wants for me also. I told y'all, this is a love ritual and a heart feeding. Have you been fed so far? Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Taste the air. Taste it. Taste the air. Taste it. I want to tell y'all this. I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to call it prophecy / prediction. Said I need a little seasoning, but it's good. Maybe not. Too much salt make your heart bitter. You know what I'm saying? But here goes a prophecy over your life, though. It's on its way. But you're not going to... Thank you for subscribing. It's on its way. But it's not going to run into you. And you are not going to run into it. You're going to meet in the middle. Two magnets don't meet at each other's distance. They meet in the middle where the strongest point exists. What do I mean by that? Something, let's not get too mystical here, but something has been calling out to your frequency that you have been refusing to do. And the usual things you're refusing to do, especially when it comes to finding your true mate, are the very things that's going to make you run into them. Something you've been refusing refusing to do. And I do mean something major, not something light like trying to go to a new Walmart in your city. That's light. I'm talking about something that makes you nervous. You've been refusing to do it. You know why you've been refusing to do it? Because you're afraid that it might be true that somebody out there really wants to love you. Bars. You're scared that it might be true that somebody out there really wants to love you. Said LOL talking to groups of people. You know what's crazy about you being afraid of talking to groups of people? Somebody in the group could be for you. And the confirmation in their eyes or their perception is the way you talk. So Irene walks in, leg in hand, hair extensions, no wig to King. Still not home yet. Oh! 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 Somebody late. Give me the edges. Give me the edges. Run me them edges. Run me them edges. And go ahead and give me all your left shoes while you at it. I want all the left ones. Yep, that's right. And the next time you buy a pack of lashes, you got to buy an extra pack. And I want you to go give it to a homeless woman who ain't had no lashes in a while. I can't believe you late. I told you not to be. You really late. Like 3:15, 3:30. You know what I'm saying? It's almost 4:30. An hour and a half late. I'm going to give you a pass. You got to go out. Here's your test. You got to go out one day with just one set of lashes on. Just one. On one side. You got to pick a side. Just one. Leave the other one at home. And when they ask you what happened, just tell them it's a windy day. You can only do this on the day where there's no wind. I want people to think you crazy for about 30 minutes. For about 30 minutes. It's really windy. I lost a pair. Yeesh. Yeah, just one. Oh, you late. You late. Next time you go get your eyebrows done, I want you to tell them to get a straight razor and I want you to carve late in one of your eyebrows. Just carve late. Say I don't use lashes. I'm going to find something. I'm going to find something. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm coming for everything. How about for everybody that was late? You ready? I want you to take one battery out your TV remote and you can't put it back in for 3 days. Yeah. That sounds petty enough. That sounds petty enough. You said, thank God you don't watch TV. I'm going to find something. You lucky I got to focus. I'm going to think about it while I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? You lucky. You so lucky. How about you go in your freezer and turn your ice maker off? Yep, that too. No fast food for 3 days. That too. I could go hard. I can go hard. I want you to wear the same shirt for 3 days. That's even better, especially for a woman. Men, we do not care. Men, we do not care. Ladies, same shirt, 3 days. How that feel? And not in your house. No, you got to go out amongst the same people you've been around for the last 2. You know what I'm saying? Said my Alexa turns on my TV. Well, tell Alexa not to turn on your TV for 3 days. But yeah, so true love is what prepares you. True love will prepare you. You can never be, I don't care what video you run across. I don't care if the dude or the woman in the video got on a full monk robe and they're talking like this. Peace, beloved child. Everything in the universe is conspiring to bring you true love. But first, you must do your shadow work and push past the things that you have been resisting healing. It's cap. It's cap. Because this is what I say to that. You can never be prepared for true love, your true companion. True love is what prepares you. You keep allowing society to break you, all while your true mate is hoping that you're healing properly. Can you imagine? You're right at the scene in the movie of your life where you're getting ready to run into your true mate, but the only thing you're not doing is moving towards them. You're sitting there. I promise you, they're not gonna come knock on your door. There's the odd chance that the Amazon delivery man could be him. There's that odd chance. But what you look like when you open the door, you look like you've been doing headstands for the last 3 weeks straight. Like all the blood done rushed to your brain. Your lips is ashy and your makeup is you're gonna have to meet them halfway. Can you meet me halfway? Right at, is where I'm gonna wait for you. You know what I mean? Not saying you gotta be extra pretty when you run into your mate. I'm just saying nobody's going to say, hey, let's go to dinner when you open the door and your breath smell like 32 high kicks. You know what I'm saying? So could your mate not be ready for commitment when you are? Or does that mean they aren't the one? That means they aren't the one. But that also depends on their willingness, because you can never be ready for commitment either. A lot of women and men in here right now had somebody that claimed they were ready for commitment. And what did they do to you? What did they do? I'm going to let y'all answer it. Your mate that you were just with, that you're not with no longer, said they were ready for commitment. What did they do? They played me, they left, they ran, they hurt me, they never commit, they leave, bounce. Because me saying I'm ready for commitment is cap. You can't be ready for something that you don't know what you're committing yourself to. Commitment is a decision you make after you encounter someone you believe is worthy of being committed to. Some of y'all didn't even catch the red flag in the beginning. Somebody that just met you 3 days ago ready to commit. They don't even know you. Ladies especially. Don't believe no man when he say he ready to commit if he's never encountered you on your girly time. Because that's when men, I'm giving y'all trade secrets, but the fellas can tell you. We can tell you. That's a deciding moment for us. When you on your girly time, how you treat me when your world is in shambles says how you'll treat me for the rest of this relationship. I'm telling you. And if you think I'm playing, go ask a man, a guy friend that you have, if I'm lying. Ask them how we evaluate you while you're on your period. Because just because you're in pain don't mean you got to cause me pain. No, because most men are committed to trying to make that process as pain-free as possible. How you treat me during that moment, whether you're accepting. I know most women on their period, they get irritable. You know what I'm saying? They get really, really irritable. And they don't want to be bothered. They just want some ice cream and their favorite stuff. But if you don't even allow me to provide that for you, that whole marriage clause, for better or for worse, you've kind of already kicked out the for worse part. Because you're going to go through this every month. Which means you're going to distance yourself from me every month. Which means that when you're finally off of it and you're done being crazy. And you're done being crazy. We gotta keep rebuilding the connection. A lot of women get cheated on during their period. Not justifying that he did it, but that's why. Because they feel disconnected. This is when you know who you're with. Said Pepsi, no ice cream. Stop drinking Pepsi. Now, I ain't no dietitian. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not an herbalist, and I'm not a holistic practitioner. You know what I'm saying? But stop drinking Pepsi. Yeah, but just because you're on your period doesn't mean you have to be mean. And ladies, I'll give you some game. Men go through an emotional period every 3 months. Every 3 months. So you think he's acting all snotty and he's standoffish. He don't know why, just like you don't know why. You in pain, but that's not the reason you're standoffish. But every 3 months we go through it too. Every 3 months. And what's creepy about it is, right? Because I read somewhere, I read it on a Facebook post, I don't know how true it is. I heard that for the most part, every fetus starts out female. And if that be the case, everybody has a period, just not as frequently. But men, every 3 months, you'll see one or two things will happen, or one of many things will happen. Either he'll get some random nosebleed and it's not light, it's heavy. So heavy it scares him. Or he'll cut himself on something. Like he has to bleed every 3 months. And I go through it all the time. Like I'll wake up in the middle of the night like, I think I'm having a face period. You know what I'm saying? Like and you do feel emotional during that time. Okay, Antonio. Yeah, it's real. Because I'm a man and I've gone through it. And I've measured it. Like, bruh. We at that 3 month mark. Somebody's gonna get chewed out. Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know. Why are you so irritable? I don't know. So how long does it last for? Like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It depends on the man, though. Because just like it depends on the woman, her period may last forever, but the over-emotional range doesn't last for that whole week. You know what I'm saying? It lasts for a couple days, few days. It's a seasonal flow. Exactly. No, we really do. I'm just giving y'all free game. Like, I need y'all to understand that we go through over-emotional periods too, where our body is purging something. Because you have the overly masculine men, and what I mean by overly masculine is they'll act like nothing's wrong, which means they're bottling. And when you bottle, just like a bottle of Pepsi, you're going to shake it up, and when you take the cap off, it's going to explode. Said it's a shame some women say a man is on his period to demasculate him. I mean, she's saying it to demasculate him, but she really is just confirming that men go through it too. It's an emotional period. It's an emotional one. And if you love a woman enough and deep enough, when she's on her period, you catch a major portion of her emotional state. Not her sending or giving it to you, but you feeling it, experience it, and walking or acting it out. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's men who are with women when they're on their periods, they be arguing like crazy. And it's not the woman's fault, it's both of their fault. She's trying to push past her pain and purge and cleanse, and he's pissed. He like, bro, I don't even know why I'm mad, but I cannot believe that you ate the last piece of chicken. You such an ungrateful son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, jinkies. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't know where it's coming from. Like, this nigga just woke up. He is tripping. He is tripping. But when you love a person, you understand. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what science is saying about the way they should feel, when you love a person, that means no matter how I may be feeling, I won't take out my feelings on you. These are things that you're going to have to master long before you run into your true mate. You know what I'm saying? So can you describe different types of men? There's different types of men for every individual man in the world, just like there's different types of women for every individual woman in the world. I don't believe in personality types. I don't believe in personality types because if I hold you to your personality type and you change and you grow, I'm gonna think you're being fake, and that's messed up because I shouldn't hold you to who I believe you should be based off of what you demonstrated a long time ago, in which I kept as a memory. You know what I'm saying? There's just, everybody's different and everybody's growing, everybody's changing. Everybody's developing a newness and trying new things and trying a new way to look at life, which means they're destined to change. So we can't try to hold people into a template, which is why me and astrology don't get along. You can't hold me to that. Because if I change, you'll think I'm pretending versus understanding that I'm just being myself. And who self is who I choose to be at any given moment. See, but when you love someone, when you're changing, you take them with you on the change. Not, I need to go somewhere by myself and change. Because now when you come back, I got to get to know you all over again. Instead, I could have changed with you. Experienced this change with you, which could have deepened our bond. Which means no matter what the new you looks like, I have to accept her. Because I got to see you go through it and experience it. Not only that, I found a new reason to love you on top of that. Said no on astrology? For me, yeah, no. Don't even try it. I'm way older than that. Don't even try it. That's one way, that's one surefire signal that you're not the one. Not saying you in general, but that's one of my secrets. Well, it was till I just said it. That's a surefire thing right there. Because I need you to be accountable for your changes instead of seeking outside of you to try to figure out what's going on inside of you. Because if you seek outside of you to try to figure out what's going on inside of you, you're trying to escape from what's moving within you. Which means when you lose knowing yourself, I definitely lose knowing you. But that's just a personal thing. But that's with anything, not just astrology. That's with anything. Being empathic is the same way, because if you start feeling everything outside of you and you allow that to change your inner makeup, I don't know you anymore. And if I don't know you anymore and you hide the fact that you've changed internally, you might try to blame me for what goes wrong next, when the truth is I don't know who I'm with anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know you anymore. I don't know who you are, because the design that you've taken on today is not the person that I fell in love with. But because you didn't include me in the change, I can't fall in love with who you are now until I get to know you over again. This is why being in a real relationship means we walk through this together, not just me by myself and you by yourself. I understand you're an individual and you will always be an individual, but being a proper partner means being transparent enough to let them know when things are changing versus staying silent and then coming out changed and expecting them to accept the change. Just because they don't accept who you've changed into doesn't mean they don't like you. They're trying to figure out how to love this version of you because they've already fallen in love with who you used to be. You know what I'm saying? This shit is difficult. And I know a lot of you just felt guilt creep up. Stop it right there. I want you to stop it right there. Because I know you're thinking about how many times you changed and you didn't take. You didn't take the change to your mate. You didn't let them know nothing. You left them hanging. I know, because we've all done it. Because we thought love meant that no matter what we were and what we were becoming, it was supposed to accept us regardless. I know. But said my current partner doesn't communicate changes. Well, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. That will only last for so long. Because let me ask you a deep question, something you need to ask yourself about that. Because this is what you need to communicate too. Like, I need you to let me know what you're dealing with and what you're going through so I can figure out how you need to be loved in any given moment. But let me ask you this. So you could be a patient partner, then you can wait for them to come out of their change. But are you being honest when you say you love them? And if you tell me, yes, I do love them no matter what, how can that be true when you don't know who they are? And I know, right? Let's think all the possibilities in the world. Let's say, on some off chance, you can love him or her, regardless of the fact that you don't know them anymore. They know, because they've been keeping the change from you, they know you don't know them anymore. So your I love you loses weight. It decreases in value. How do you love what you no longer know? How dare you lie to me and say you could accept me no matter what? And you have no idea what I just turned into. Are you sure you love me? Because now I'm thinking about going out and cheating on you. Well, why would you do that? Because I feel like I just want to try other things, but I still want to be with you. You going for that? So what if they don't accept the changes when you do share? Then it's time for you to change positions. And I say that respectfully, because my question to you is, if you honor your heart and honor who you're becoming, 444 on my clock. If you honor your heart and honor who I'm becoming, or honor who you're becoming, how can you let someone who can't accept who you are share your space with you? Do you need me to go deeper? So the next time y'all have sex, who are they really having sex with? Are they making love with you? Or are they making love with the illusion of who you used to be? Which means their pleasure is not based in the moment. Fuck that. Excuse my French. Are they kissing you? Or are they kissing the version of you that they haven't let go of in their head? Which means they're not kissing you at all. Are they hugging you? Are they talking to you? Or are they talking to the version of you they haven't let go of in their head? Which means they're expecting a certain type of response from you. And when you don't give it, it's going to gradually get worse. This is why in companionship, we do it together. Because we can become enemies based off of how quickly I'm changing in secret. So my husband and I had this conversation earlier this year. We didn't know how to communicate. It's hard. That's when healing your traumas come in. Because it's hard to communicate. It's hard to communicate when the last time you tried to communicate, shut up was on the table. You get what I'm saying? It's hard when shut up was on the table. You crazy was on the table. You don't know what you're talking about was on the table. You're confused was on the table. You're completely incorrect was on the table. Don't say nothing else to me was on the table. You stupid was on the table. It's really hard to communicate because who you used to trust treated you like you were a child. You know what I'm saying? And so communication becomes difficult, but that's where you allow yourself to be open enough to heal. Because when your true mate is talking to you and they ask you a question, you can honestly answer without them judging you or getting offended by the way you're expressing, because you're the one who asked. You know what I'm saying? So now that you've asked me, I'm expressing the way I want to express. If you're offended by my expression, what did you ask for? Why are we even communicating about this? And that lets you know what kind of situation you in. Because if I ask you to tell me something that's going on with you and I get offended by you telling me what's going on with you, I don't love you. I love my control over you. Because if you're going through something right now, that means you're thinking about stepping out on me. I'm not even angry at you about that. By all means, boo-boo, do you. Trust me, I'm not going to be here when you get back. But by all means, do you, because I don't want to control you. If you want to be here, you'll show me that. If you want to go, you'll show me that. If you're having a hard time being here because you're having a hard time being with yourself, then please let me come be with you while you be with yourself. Let me know that. I'll let you know that even in your most unsafe feeling spaces, I'll still hold a safe space for you. Just because you feel disconnected doesn't mean you stop being partners. That's where being partners actually comes in. Because until then, it's just a sentence. Until then, it's just a sentence. That's that for worse clause in the marriage contract. That's the part where it's worse. Trust me, all this cheating and beating, that's not the for worse part. The for worse part is when you feel disconnected because you feel disconnected from yourself. What kind of mate do you have then when you're not giving them the attention they desire because you haven't been able to give it to yourself? See, proper love says, if I know that if you're becoming distant from me, instead of me taking it personal, I'm going to ask you what you're going through. That's when I expect you to communicate effectively. You tell me what's going on so I know exactly how to react to it. Not saying I can get an attitude because you need distance. No, what I'm saying is I know why you need distance, so I'm going to provide you with distance. Distance doesn't mean I stop talking to you. Distance doesn't mean I stop kissing you and hugging you and holding you. Distance means I stop making demands on you while you're making demands on yourself. Come on, somebody. Let the Church of Consciousness say Ashe. And you know why it had to be a man to tell y'all this? Because ladies, y'all seriously thought we don't think like this. I'm living proof that we think like this. And there's men in the comments right now who feel relief because they feel alienated because what women have gone through in the world today makes them look at all men as if we're standoffish and we don't give a damn. No. If you communicate with me what you're going through, trust me, just like I stand in the mirror and I look at myself and I tell me what I need to do for you, I'm going to try to come up with a plan to help you help yourself. I don't want you to lose your independence. I want you to be proud of your independence. I want you to be in love with yourself in your independence. I just don't want your independence to kill you. So I'm going to be the kind of mate that allows you to grow and pours into your growth until you allow your growth to let it grow you apart from me. Now, once you've grown apart from me, so does all parts of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. You can have it. Everything I gave you can have you. I don't hate you. I'm not mad at you. I want you to live your best life because I love you regardless. And I said I love you, not meaning as long as you're with me, I love you. No, I love you forever. Which means that even when you're away from me, I hope you take the love that I gave you with you. And I hope that it continues to pour life into you. No, you can never come back. Whoa! No, you can never come back because it's gonna hurt when you go. Now that I gotta deal with the pain of you leaving, one day I'm gonna be happy you left. Because one day somebody's gonna be in the position that says, I'm never going to walk away from you. Because the deeper I love you, the deeper you love me, the closer we walk into one another until we become one another. Until there is no you and I, there is just us. I'm telling y'all, when my queen show up, I'm getting on y'all nerves. I'm gonna be like, I wanted to go live today, but I had to see if it was okay with the queen. Oh, King, can I call you real quick? Let me check the queen real quick, see if she got anything she got going on. Because I'm a lover like that. Said I'd talk to him and I told him I'm here for you, but talk to me. Don't just shut me out. Let me tell you the difference between silence, needing space, and shutting you out. Shutting you out is saying I don't trust you, and the behavior will match that. The behaviors will match that. The shutout comes with offense. Not offense, but offense. It comes with offense. If I shut you out while I'm healing, when you approach me, I'm going to be irritable. If I don't know how to communicate, I will tell you I don't know how to, articulate. Well, I would never say that because clearly I know how to communicate. But just as an example, like I don't know how to articulate what's actually going on with me, so it's hard for me to talk about it. I'm sorry. Boom. There's a difference in the two. Shutting you out comes with a little bit of offense, where it's now you come to me like, babe, what's wrong? I gotta do the voice, right? Babe, what's wrong? Talk to me. And shut up. Like you always, like, why you bothering me? Like, you really getting on my nerves. Shut up. That's the shutout. It comes with offense. It comes with them attacking you. Trust me, that's the shutout. But if I can't communicate it, the first word that come out is I apologize. If that made you feel like I didn't care about you and that I wasn't accepting of you as my mate. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand, because I told you, it is no longer me and you, it's us. Which means everything that I do to me, I'm doing to you. Everything that I do against me, I'm doing against us. So if I shut you out, that's going to hurt you. If I lack in communication, that's going to hurt you. Sometimes we lack in communication so much that we don't even tell our mate when they did something that made us uncomfortable. So now we lack communication on purpose. Now we're being conniving and petty. Now I'm trying to punish you for something I didn't even tell you you did wrong. Uh-oh. And we've all done it. We've all done it. We've all done it. Women do it. Women do it different than men, because a man's level of petty is a little different. You know what I'm saying? Shut you out on purpose because you did something to offend me. And or I don't want to appear feminine, although we have all masculine and feminine in us, both of those aspects together whole. But I don't want to appear feminine, so I had too much pride to tell you that you only gave me 3 kisses today, and I wanted 10. Women, same thing, different way. Like, men will shut you out and go silent. A woman will walk right past you, literally like this, like, damn, what did I do? It ain't what you did, it's what you didn't do. Damn, what didn't I do? Figure it out. Whoa, like, whoa. Now we both mad at each other because now we both lack communication, because he's so pissed he won't even ask you again, what did I do? Or what didn't I do? You won't tell him what he didn't do, and now y'all at odds about it. And then 2 days later, once y'all done giving each other the silent treatment, now you want to yell about it. All I want is a little bit more affection. You could have said that before you took it in and told yourself I didn't care about you. See, I'm a real lover. I'd spend all day kissing you if you let me. Most people love is strong, and they don't want it to be too much. They don't want it to come off as too much. And so they spend time evaluating whether they did too much. And if you pretend even once that my affection is getting on your nerves, it will gradually slow down until it stops. We got to be mature, because I don't find that shit cute at all. Like, don't pretend like my kisses are getting on your nerves. That's not cute to me. Stop. Don't tell me to stop. Tell me how much you love it when I do it, so I can give it more effort next time I do it. Like, oh God. Not like, oh God. It could all be so simple. But a lot of people don't know how to properly communicate. Nor do they trust the person they're with to be open enough to communicate those deep, intimate things. Because that's very intimate to say. Like, I love the way you kiss me. That's hard for you to say. So you say stop until he goes, or until she goes, I'm sorry, I don't mean to do too much. No, I like it. Well, why the didn't you say that? Said, but what if that's not your love language? What, your mate kissing on you? That's where compromise comes in. Your love language is not the only language that matters. Love languages are fake too, because they change often. So let's say you don't like physical touch as a love language. Let me prove my point. Where somebody be like, what? He said, it's fake. Said excessively, I mean. Let me explain. So you don't like excessive affection, right? You don't like excessive affection, but we've been together We've been together 6 years, just as an example, right? We've been together 6 years. You don't love excessive affection, so I stopped giving you excessive affection, which means I have no idea what is too much, because what is too much and what is not enough is based off of how you feel that day, because that love language is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That love language is insane. I don't know how much or how much not to give you on any given day, so I'm all out of balance with the way I express. I'm all out of balance with the way I express, so I stop expressing altogether. And you miss the 1,000 kisses I used to give you. But you can't tell me you want them because you spent so much time resisting my affection that the way I demonstrate love has changed. Now you feel like I don't care about you because I don't kiss you as much as I used to. Told you this is where compromise come in. It's not all about what you want. Said, but your love language will match your partner, right? Nope, because love languages change. You could like gifts, right? You could like acts of service, right? But what happens when you're over that? Said, well, damn, love doctor, you already know who it is. I told y'all this is my favorite subject. I thought I was playing. Let's say your love language is acts of service, right? Your man buys you flowers, new shoes, new purses, all that kind of stuff, right? That's your love language, right? That's going to change too. Because the older you get, it's going to change from I love things to I love experiences, right? Acts of services start with things, then it starts with trips. Now that you've traveled all over the world, you in your 50s, you don't really want to travel anywhere else. Now you want to settle down. That's not an act of service anymore. Now you want to settle down, get a house somewhere, and never have to really travel too much anymore. Your love language has changed, but you've trained your mate's love, or the way that they express themselves, or their expression, I should say. You've trained their expression to give you what you desire as far as your love language goes. So now all they know how to do is buy you gifts. Now you don't appreciate the gifts that are bought because your thank yous are fake because you didn't really want them. But I love you, so I can feel how fake your thank you is. Let me tell you something. I had an ex, right? I know this from experience, okay? I know this from experience. One of my exes, this is one because I've done this in every relationship I've ever been in. One of my exes, there wasn't a day that went by that I didn't write her a poem. Period. Like, period. Never slacked. Never slacked. Never slacked. If I felt like I was getting sick, I would write 3 in one day because I know I needed a couple days to rest. Never slacked. Never slacked. It went from, this is the sweetest thing in the world, to, aw, babe, thank you so much, to, thanks. Those are 3 different levels of appreciation. Like, this is the sweetest thing in the world. Filled me up. See, my acts of service is my love language. I don't need acts of service. I love giving acts of service. Okay? It went from, oh, babe, that's so sweet, to thank you, babe, to thanks. When thanks hit, my creativity stopped. When the poem stopped, it had been like 2 weeks since I wrote a poem. You know what she said? She said, I feel like you don't care about me anymore. You haven't wrote me a poem in a long time. You used to sing for me all the time. You used to just stare deeply into my eyes. I said I was doing that until it felt like it was getting on your nerves. Well, it's not getting on my nerves. I just got a lot going on right now. So what I should do is give you something you won't appreciate because you got a lot going on right now. I should waste the love that I've been saving for you my whole life because I thought that was the one, right? I should waste the love I've been saving for you my whole life just because you want to hold on to things that you know you won't appreciate until you come out of this space. I said, where are all the other poems I sent you? Oh, I didn't keep them. Excuse my French. But bitch, what? Do you think I just sat up one morning? Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. We're done. At that point, we're done. We're finished here. Because now I know for a fact your focus is everywhere. It may not be on another person, but it for damn sure ain't on me. Because I didn't write you poetry for my pleasure. I wrote you poetry so when you felt alone, you knew that there was something there to carry you through your loneliest moments. I wrote your thoughts before you thought them. I predicted your missteps before you misstepped, and I encouraged your uprising before you started even looking up. Acts of service or love languages change. And when they change, things go crazy. And I do mean things go crazy. Because if you do something long enough, this is why I said love languages are BS. Because if you do something long enough, it does get old. Your love language should change on the daily. Today I brought you flowers. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to do my best to give you as many kisses as possible and tell you I love you as many times as I can. The next day, I'm going to write you poetry. And then this weekend, I planned a trip for us, even if it's just a staycation. Stay on your toes. You in love. Stay on your toes. You want your partner to know that my expression of love for you is in how I talk to you, how I hold you, how I kiss you, the things that I get for you, the places that I take you to, the stars that I point in at night and show you that I want you to enjoy this beauty with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to enjoy these clouds with nobody else. I don't want to enjoy this breeze with nobody else. I don't want to see these flowers with nobody else. Love languages change, and I do mean they change often. They change often. Because one day you could like gifts, right? You like gifts. One day you love receiving gifts, but then one day you feel low on yourself and you don't want to get out of bed. A gift will not help you that day. You know what'll help you that day? Your mate coming up behind you, holding you and squeezing you really tight and telling you everything is going to be okay. I got you. But you've trained them for one love language. So now you laying in bed in a ball in the fetal position and you don't know what's going on with your life right now. And they standing by the door of the bedroom looking at you. Stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a goofy boyfriend. Hey, babe, you good? Babe, you good over there? What's going on with you? I don't know. I just feel like, oh, okay, well, I'll leave you by yourself. But what you really want to say wanted to say was, babe, I need you to hold me. But you've trained his expression of love in a way that causes him to not know what to do when it's outside of the way you trained him. This is why communication is important, and knowing that everybody changes and their needs grow. So says the same thing about pleasure. Fellas, the same stroke ain't gonna get it. Ladies, the same move ain't gonna get it. When you love someone, the ability to expand is automatic, because I'll do anything to make you happy. Not that your happiness is my job, because happiness is an inside job, which in turn makes it my job because I love you, which means I am inside of you. Say he don't even listen in that area. Maybe he doesn't listen in that area because you don't listen in other areas. See how people in relationships play petty games? Why should I pleasure you when you can't even meet the quarter pieces of my pleasure? Because sex is one thing, but let me tell you something. When love is real, simple strokes feel like the highest amount of pleasure. And again, tell me when I'm capped. See, when your love is based off of physicality, I really could be a love doctor though. But when your love is based off of physicality, even it runs out. Because if I had 1,000 sensors, right? It's 1,000 sensors on the side of this bottle. Y'all ready for this? Every day for the next 3 years. Eventually, the sensors stop working. Now you got to try other things. You rubbing. Damn, I don't know. Damn. This excites this, right? Damn. But then this runs out too. So what other expression do you have that causes you to feel this without ever having, look, when love is real, say you're silly. I know, sorry, but I'm serious. When love is real, a man or a woman has the ability to make their partner climax long before connecting. That means the simplest of touches, the simplest of words vibrate and resonate through your body when it's real. When it's fake, you always gotta do something to up the ante in the bedroom. Always. Like, babe, where the hell them whips come from? Who you hitting with that? Come on, babe, it would excite you to cause me some pain? That's crazy to me. Come on, just try it once. Once turns into 3 times. 3 times turn into 4 nights a week. 4 nights a week turns into, now, babe, I'm going to strap you to the bed and I'm going to poke you with an electrical prong. And you know what? At that point, call the cops. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. I'm willing to do whatever you want to do to please yourself in the bedroom. My goodness. But if you, I'm calling the police. And they're not coming for you. They're coming for me. Because I'm finna choke you out here today. Not today. It's happening today. Today. I'm telling you, you poke me with an electrical prong. You just grew a phallus. I'm telling you. And I'm putting you on your pockets. But that's what I'm saying. But do you know? How about this? Because fellas and ladies, some people's love language is communication. I think everybody's love language is communication to a fault, though. Because what you say is integrated into the person you claim to love. For real. If you tell a woman you love her 1,000 times a day, it'll get old. But how you express when you tell her you love her will cause her to feel it, right? It will cause her to feel it. If I keep telling you I love you, 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 it'll get old really fast. But if I tell you I love you more than the amount of oxygen in the world, things change. If I come up and I kiss you on your forehead and I don't let my lips leave your forehead for 10 seconds, and you sitting there with that awkward space, trust me, I know how to love. You sitting there with that awkward space because my lips is glued to your forehead for 10 seconds. And before you ask me what's going on, I tell you I love you. Yeah, because switching it up causes that stagnant energy to move. Remember? You got to direct the current. Yeah, just like that. And ladies, you think men don't like that. Our reactions are different because if we react too giddy, you might call us gay. And I'm not playing. If I had a woman that glued her lips to my forehead for 10 seconds, when she stops, I'll probably do exactly that. Oh God. Oh God. Sweet Jesus. Sweet. What'd he say? What dude say? Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust. Hey, yo. But if we say that, you'll think he's sensitive instead of thinking he's receptive. That's because y'all believe masculinity means no expression of emotions. No, masculine men express their emotions. It just doesn't sound emotional because you're used to the feminine way of doing so. Trust me, if he says, I'm having a hard day, that is an expression of his emotions. I just don't feel up to it today, babe. That is an expression of his emotions. You're a woman. You expect him to express it like, I just feel like everything in my world is crashing around me. And I just really think today, a lot is on my mind. I think about how my mom didn't love me, right? And my father, he abandoned us. And you want him to go into this full spill, which is feminine. Because a feminine energy or a feminine aspect sorts through things. A male aspect gets through things. Like, you know what? You know what? I'm not feeling it today, but after I take a nap or something, I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? He's not used to expressing the way you're used to hearing it. Just like you're not used to expressing the way he's used to hearing it. That's why we butt heads in relationships when it's time to talk. Because a man's not trying to hear 45 minutes just to get to the point that your coworker's hair weave got on your nerve this morning and it set off a tone for your whole day. And you are not trying to understand when he says, I'll be all right. Because you want to hear what's wrong. This is why, again, you gotta meet in the middle. Meet in the middle. Gotta meet in the middle. Gotta compromise. Y'all know Menlo Timberland, bro. Shock Value 2, by the way, for those that want to know what album that is. So what if my energy is more masculine than his? Impossible. 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 You could never be more masculine than him. You know why? Because even the measure of masculinity is unique to each masculine person. No. And so is femininity. Nobody could ever be more feminine than the other person. That's why I hate this, that we in society today, that we have to measure everything. Because measuring two different parties will always leave one feeling unequal. And then there's new problems arising because of it. You know what I'm saying? There's new issues arising because of it. Well, I just feel like I'm more masculine than you. It's not a competition of who can be more masculine and who can be more feminine. It's more so a connection of who can sit comfortable with who they really are while not destroying another person for who they really are. You two could be the perfect balance for one another, but when you measure, you're always going to feel like one or the other is lacking. And then the person you love becomes your enemy gradually over time. I feel like they're holding me down or they're holding me back. My question to you is how? If you didn't have an expectation of them becoming what you want them to be based off of how you measure energy. It's dangerous. Don't measure it. You're not more masculine than him. That's impossible. It's not a measurement contest. It's about acceptance. Regardless, if that's who he is, that's who he is. If you feel like you're tougher than him, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I know women that can knock out men. You know what I'm saying? Really knock them out. I wouldn't even fight with him. Like, I know women who could knock men out. Does that mean she's more masculine, or is she well trained in defense and offense and in fighting? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make her more masculine than me. Because the true nature of masculinity is not always going to war. It's avoiding the things that cause wars. Women have a strange outlook on what masculinity is, just like men have a very strange outlook on what femininity is. No, feminine energy is soft, but feminine energy can rage like an ocean too. You know what I'm saying? It can rage like an ocean. But in that feminine aspect, any woman that gets to that point where her emotions are raging, she also knows how to calm her seas too. Same thing with the masculine. Masculine is hard, it's bold, it's tough. Said, okay, but masculine energy is supposed to lead, and some of us women are tired of them not doing it. The only reason a man can't lead is because you don't let him. That don't even make sense to me. I hate when I hear that in the community too. Like, I'm tired of leading. A man is supposed to lead. You're right. You're right. A man is supposed to lead where he is allowed to lead. And if he's not leading where you're trying to allow him to lead, then you lead your ass away from that relationship. Because trying to turn him into what you think he should be to play a role in a relationship will only make him hate you later. Because then you take credit for his masculinity and his leadership. I had to convince him to do it. That's a damn shame. That's not your mate. That's your enemy now. If he's not leading like a man should, then you lead yourself away from that relationship. Or do you want to stick it out and wait for him to become what you think he should be, which he will never be, because you have never once told him you're a man, you're supposed to lead. You're a man, you're supposed to lead. I'm a woman, I want to be led. Ooh. don't know. Said, I'm just saying we're struggling to let them lead because we're more masculine. I want to be led. Then walk away. Walk away from someone who doesn't know how to lead and wait on the one that does know how to lead. Because we're out there. We're out there. I think most people pick their relationship based off their type physically. But just because a person looks like, you know what I'm saying, Shamar Moore or Denzel Washington, just because they look like The Rock, doesn't mean they're going to be your rock. And I'm not telling you to settle on your preferences. What I'm saying is don't let that be the deciding factor for a stable relationship. Because you're going to screw yourself every single time. And never get with a person that's too cocky for a relationship. Because if you think you're going to settle them down, you're sadly mistaken. You will be the one told in the end, I never needed you in the first place. You were something fun for me to do. And now look at you. This is what I mean by the difference between those situationships and true love. See, I want my true mate. Okay? I want my true mate. I want my true love. The woman that's going to allow me to lead. I often tell women who claim they have feelings for me, they're like, well, what do you look for in a woman? I want a wife. Well, what's a wife in your opinion? The traditional kind. I want the traditional kind. Well, if you want a traditional wife, you're going to have to be a traditional man. Trust me. The only reason I even grew up and became the man I am today is because I wanted to provide for a woman that's not even here yet. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. But I want a wife. Not a hoe, not a bad bitch, not none of that. I want a wife. And you know they actually get offended by that? Well, I don't want no man to control me. You said you wanted a man to lead. That means I am in control. But when I'm right for you, I'm not controlling who you're becoming and how you're growing. What I'm controlling is the things that try to control you. Yep, that means even your own bad habits against yourself. And you may not even like to hear that. But I love you too much to watch you destroy you. That's what a leader does. Facts. Women be tripping too. Women be tripping too. And I be sitting there thinking to myself, I know you don't think that I'm in love with you and I'm gonna let you come be with me. And I'll let you come live in my crib. Rent free, you ain't gotta pay no bills. Actually, you think I'm gonna let you come in here with all that BS? You crazy. The other side of the door is waiting on you. And you know why? Because it took me a long time to figure out what a man was for myself. And if I let you come in and destroy what it took so long to build, then I wasn't properly protecting my own manhood, not my pride, my manhood. Because it took me a long time to even think that I was worthy of having my own place. This is my first place at 33 years old. 33, first place ever. You think I'm gonna let a woman tell me about time it took you long enough? No, you're not gonna tell me nothing. Because I've been prepared to provide for a woman. I just wasn't willing to provide for myself. I had to grow. I was willing to love as a bum. I was willing to love as a bum. Not a bum in a relationship and a bum towards a woman, but a bum towards myself. Now I'm willing to love as a boss. Say how more men should be. A lot of men are trying to figure it out. But it is not up to I often see this and it's the most wrong thing I've ever read in my life. Nobody can teach a man how to be a man. Nobody can teach a woman how to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? My father didn't teach me how to be a man. He showed me what kind of man he was. And I took that example and said, that's not the one I want to be. I decided what a man was for myself based off of the things that made me happy. Same thing with women. A woman can never teach another woman how to be a woman. She decides what a woman is for herself. And that qualifies her for the next level in life. Straight up. Straight up with the straight ups. What you say? What you JKing for? How do you feel about a woman with kids? I have no problem with a woman with kids. The reason why I don't typically date women with children, it's not the woman or the children, because I want my own family. That's number one. You're not trying to have no more children. Cut it out, shawty. You know what I'm saying? Number two. Number two. If you suck at being a mother over these children and you have a problem with me leading them, that's a deal breaker. But the biggest deal breaker of them all with women with children are your baby's fathers. Hell nah. No. I've been lied to, hoodwinked by women with children. Oh, me and my baby daddies get along. Then why the hell is it 4 o'clock in the morning and he on the door like, I'ma kill you? Like, whoa. Like, that's it. Those are all deal breakers for me because every woman I've ever been with had children. Every woman. Well, except one. Well, two. Every other woman had children. And I didn't mind it. I loved it. I become a different man when I'm in the presence of children because I was always meant to be a father. So when I see children, the first thing I think in my head is what's the best way to pour into them so they could be the greatest they can be when they're grown and they're on their own. So every relationship I was in with the woman with children, I was willing to pour into them even more than I poured into her because I understood that a woman who has children, if I could take the pressure off of her about her children, I wonder what she can become. Yeah. I'm that type of lover. I'm always thinking, how can I make it lighter on you? Because I was built to handle a lot. I was built to handle a lot. So I love taking the burden off of a woman's shoulders. But if I could take a burden off your shoulder and you treat me like I'm crap, what you were really looking for was the space to heal. And respectfully, you weren't supposed to be my queen. You were supposed to be my client. Say, you are a fire starter for one heck of an amazing relationship, sir. All right, I'm done. I'm just flexing my love the same way y'all need to start flexing y'all's. Because my love isn't the only love that's the shit. Like, no, I'm amongst lovers right now, which is why I'm talking about it. So how would you feel if a woman told you, I'm indecisive, I don't deserve you? She can move around. I'm not going to convince you that you do. Because any woman that's been watching me long enough knows that that's the wrong way to approach me. And they also know I'm very impatient. Unsureness sounds like a threat to everything that I'm building. It sounds like a threat. Because that means you'll come in. I'll fall for you deep, and then you'll abandon me, which causes me to stop everything that I've built. The man I used to be was willing to lose everything to keep a woman. Now the man that I am will lose a woman 10,000 times over to make sure I don't lose everything I built. I don't care. Never again. Never again will I be homeless. Because I was kicked out of a space that I was upholding myself. Or homeless because I created a home with the woman. Everything went crazy, but because I didn't want to see her out on the street, I went to the street. Never again. Never. Look at my reaction. It's not worth it. Oh, and also, because everybody's asking me all these questions, because who knows, my true mate could be watching. Do I highly doubt it? Yes. But another thing is, what I'm doing right now, I'm never going to stop. I have a mission in this world. And the first time you complain about my mission, because I just told you what kind of lover I am, which means what? I'll never lack in loving you. I'll never slack on it. I'll never miss a day. I used to get off the phone or put my phone on mute while doing readings for clients just to tell my queen I loved her with exes. I'll never lack. I'll never slack. Not a day in the relationship. The first day you complain about my mission and what I got to do, Audi 5000. I don't care how much I love you. I don't care how much we've built. I'm out. I'm out. Because I learned how to be the man I am today because of the man I used to be. And the man I used to be put my purpose and destiny on the back burner to make sure she was happy and thriving in her purpose and her destiny. We've all loved in a very unhealthy way. We've all loved in a very unhealthy way. We've all put others before ourselves. But I always say, like I said to my queen telepathically, last time I spoke to her telepathically, I told her, you'll never be number one in my life. My mission and my destiny is number one in my life. But then I thought about it one day. I said, why is the number one position, why doesn't it have multiple seats in it? Because I'm not going to lack on loving her because I have things to do. In fact, I want to include her because I don't want glory for myself. I want glory for my dynasty, which means her too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So my number one position has multiple seats. So she can totally be my number one. But there's also something else there. And then when we have children, they're also going to be in that same position. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. But yeah, so y'all ready for part 2? Because I'm done now. Y'all ready for part 2? I told y'all it's my favorite subject. My all-time favorite. I really could be a love doctor. Bring me your relationships. It's going to be expensive, though. It's going to be expensive. Y'all ready for part 2? Your assignment said, does age matter to you? Yeah, if it matters to you. If you're always too old for everything, just keep your old self away from me. I don't care about your age in reference to older people, okay? Being younger than me could be a problem. I'm 33. How much more younger you want me to go? Like, how much more younger you want me to go? It all depends on your life experiences. Said we're not older, we're seasoned. Maybe like the seasoning that's been in the cabinet that been expired. No, I'm joking. I'm poking at you. Y'all ready for part 2? Are y'all ready for part 2? So here goes your assignment. How many of you have enjoyed today's love ritual and heart feeling or feeling thus far? I said I was joking. Don't give me the heartbreaks. I said I was joking. Okay? Don't give me the heartbreaks. I love older women too. Y'all enjoyed it thus far? Said you hurt my feelings. Give me back my weave. Nope, that weave belongs to moi. That weave belongs to moi. You, no ma'am. You don't, no givesies backsies. You know what I'm saying? No givesies backsie. None. But I'm glad that y'all have been enjoying this thus far. Here goes the best, but probably hardest part for some of you. So listen to my instructions, hear them, and hear them clearly, okay? If you're seeking companionship right now in this moment, I want you to write the greatest love letter you possibly ever could have written to your true mate. Don't write in desperation. Write as if they are already here, like you're getting ready to take that love letter and pass it to them as soon as you finish. I want you to describe the way you love them and the way you love how they love you. Boom. If you're not looking for companionship and you feel like your heart is closed, your love letter is going to be to your heart. Your love letter is going to be to your heart. And how you talk to your heart is the same way you would talk as if someone was sitting next to you. You know, as if someone carried you through your whole journey. What would you say to them? I love you so much, and I thank you for putting up with my BS. I thank you. I thank you for being present with me even when I was neglecting you altogether. Okay? Okay? We're writing love letters to our true mate. We're writing love letters. Can you write both? Of course. Of course you can. What you think I'm gonna tell you? No? No, just one. No, we're doing a complete work today. What did I say tomorrow's ritual was before we get too far? I forgot. I forgot. I totes my goats. I forgot. I just need a reminder real quick. Somebody knows. Not everybody knows that everybody goes to a better place. But I swear I already did an intuition ritual, though. I had to have. Let me check my YouTube real quick. I gotta be sure, bro. Hold on. My goal is to not repeat. That's not what I wanted to do. Videos. Let's see if I did it. I did. Discernment. Poverty, love crisis, trauma, ritual, health, ritual, black magic, road opener, fear, altar, spirit, justice, business, protection, impact, child protection, contract, shielding ritual. I thought I did it. So, we did discernment. If you're already with your true mate, write it to your heart. Write it to your heart. You got two options. You write to your true mate or you write a letter to your heart. And when you write this letter, you're going to burn it. So we did empath. I know we did empath. I'm just not sure if we did intuition. I know I taught a class on intuition, but I'm not sure I did an actual. No, because I didn't do an intuition cleanse. Did I? Whatever. We'll figure it out. Look, you see me? I'm like, whatever. We will figure it out. I already did generational curses. There's so many that I could do. We didn't do intuition calibration. Got it. All right, then that's what tomorrow's going to be about. That's what tomorrow, just a heads up. Somebody text me and remind me, of course, per usual. And I'll be able to answer a lot of my text messages now because they're all forwarded to my MacBook. And I'll be able to type and text back quicker. I'm so excited about that. Like, everybody who already sent me a text, no, that's not on the MacBook. You're going to have to text me again. But yeah, let's get ready. I'm going to play this incantation, and I want y'all to write these love letters. Also, if you're ready, I'm ready. After you've written enough in your letter, then you can send over the donation for today's ritual. Okay, my moderators will put all payment links in the comments. GodKingSoon.net on the Spoil Me page. My Cash App and my PayPal is right there. So there's no excuse. If you no, there won't be a code today. There won't be a code because this incantation I'm about to play for y'all, I want you to sit with it while you write your letter. I want you to let it vibrate through your pen. And beloved, you're a practitioner, so you know what I mean by let it vibrate through your pen or your pencil while you're writing. And let it come out. If you cry, you cry. You know what I'm saying? If you cry, you cry. Yeah, no code today. It's not needed. Nope, I want you to write it physically. Because the problem with mentally writing something is that if anything distracts you from what you're thinking, then the whole story must start over. Because it starts to branch out into different realities. I want you to write it if you can. Please. Please. Said I'm in the car. Will you do this when you get home? But before you do it when you get home, I want you to listen to this incantation and pull it in. Maybe I do need to have a code for those that are at home. Okay? I'm going to create a code because some of you are not at home. So I'm going to have to create a code so I can load it up for you. But this incantation will not only attract who you're really supposed to be with, but it also block out those you're not really supposed to be with. And on top of that, attracting more love for self. Okay? If you found your mate, you write your message to your heart. Because if that's not your mate, your heart gonna let you know after you finish. And I'll come up with the code shortly, but for now, just listen. Okay? For those that are traveling. Where is it? Where is it? Jeez.
Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, the love that's within calls to my partner again and again, not forcing, just trusting that true love will come. And when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace.
Whoa!
Not the love of the moment, the love of
I gotta get up
life.
and stretch anyway.
Lead me straight to it.
How was your
Straight
appointment,
to
T?
what's right.
Respond in a
A
moment.
love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance.
I know y'all love this
love
one.
in my face, love all around me, the love that's within calls to my partner again and again, not forcing, just trusting that true love will come. And when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in.
Give the people that's just joining in the instructions.
I swear to
My
protect
moderators
it. I swear
will be
I will
putting
fight.
my payment
partner,
links in the
my
comments for the
partner,
donation for today's
wherever you
ritual.
are,
When you finish
please
writing,
hear my call.
you can listen
No
to this
matter
incantation,
how
and I want you to hold your
far.
heart.
Step in my presence. Come in my life.
Yes, you can apologize to
Feel
your
for
heart.
my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the
Brenda
map,
in the building. I
to
love you,
lead
beautiful.
me to where my partner
I gotta
is
stretch
at.
my legs, y'all. Been sitting
No
down too long.
blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, the love that's within calls to my partner again and again, not forcing, just trusting that true love will come. And when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, the love that's within, calls to my partner again and again, not forcing, just trusting that true love will come, and when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in, I swear to do right, I swear to protect it, I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence, come in my life, feel for my essence, step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, true love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, the love that's within, calls to my partner again and again, not forcing, just trusting that true love will come, and when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in, I swear to do right, I swear to protect it, I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence, come in my life, feel for my essence, step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, true love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, the love that's within, calls to my partner again and again, not forcing, just trusting that true love will come, and when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in, I swear to do right, I swear to protect it, I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence, come in my life, feel for my essence, step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks, true love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me. The love that's within calls to my partner again and again. Not forcing, just trusting that true love will come. And when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are. Please hear my call.
Thank you,
no
Chelsea.
matter how far. Step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight.
How do y'all
I
feel?
call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect,
No,
the
it's not.
puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace. Love.
Said I feel so
abundance,
joyful, like they are
love
somehow
in
going
my
to see this
face.
letter.
Love all around
Trust
me.
what you're feeling.
The love that's within calls to my partner again and again. Not forcing, just trusting that true love.
I see
will
someone
come. And
worried.
when it
He's
arrives,
handsome. Send him
I
love.
will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight.
Yes.
My partner, wherever you are. Please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at.
Listen for them.
No blocks. True love is for me.
They're talking
The love
to
of
you,
my
right?
life,
Listen for
the
them.
love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine.
Facts.
Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete.
I'm gonna write the
Our
code out for
love
those that aren't at home right
holds
now.
All pieces at peace.
My favorite part. All pieces at peace.
Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face,
Ooh.
love all around me. The love that's within calls to my partner again and again. Not forcing, just trusting that true love will come. And when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are. Please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, the love that's within calls to my partner again and again, not forcing, just trusting that true love will come, and when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love
Charging
of
the
my
code.
life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, the love that's within calls to my partner again and again, not forcing, just trusting that true love will come.
Oh,
And
it is
when
555,
arrives,
ain't it? Ooh,
I
wee.
will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means...
Well, now that I'm writing a code out,
loving you,
I want everybody to use the
because we
code.
are one, and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace.
Woo!
Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, the love that's within calls to my partner again.
Well, if you already burned it, it's okay.
Again, not forcing, just trusting that true love will come, and when it arrives, I will not run. I swear I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace.
Said I feel he's not ready for me.
Not the love
he's in
of the
pain,
moment,
which means he is
the
ready
love
for you.
of my life.
This will be the first time where you
Lead me
actually help
straight
someone heal
Straight to
and they
what's
return the
right.
love.
A love
You're
that
already
will
connected.
stay.
He's not in
A
pain.
love
Y'all
filled
are in
with
pain.
grace. Love in abundance.
You kind of can't feel
Love
when it comes to
in
your
my
true mate. You
face.
can't feel what you
Love
are
all
not.
around me. The love that's within.
See, the work you do on yourself,
calls
some
to
of it
my
goes
heart
to him.
Again and again. Not forcing, just trusting that true love will come. And when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb.
Yep, I have all the records of my life.
True love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, the love that's within calls to my partner again and again, not forcing, just trusting that true love will come, and when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, the love that's within swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call. No matter how far, step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it. Straight.
Let me give y'all this
to
code
what's
real
right.
quick while I'm singing
A
and
love that will
stuff.
stay.
The code is
A love filled with
56 65
grace.
11
Love
22.
in abundance.
56
Love
65
in my
11
face.
22.
Love all
56
around me. The
65
love that's
11
within
22. That's right.
calls to my
56
partner
65
again
11 22.
and
And I'm back.
Not forcing, just trusting that true love will come. And when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call. No matter how far, step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, the love that's within calls to my partner again and again. Not forcing, just trusting that true love will come, and when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call. No matter how far, step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness, all pieces at peace. Not the love of the moment, the love of my life. Lead me straight to it, straight to what's right. A love that will stay, a love filled with grace, love in abundance, love in my face, love all around me, swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call. No matter how far, step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no blocks. True love is for me. The love of my life, the love of my dreams. No matter the path, no matter the climb, true love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you, because we are one and one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring hope.
You said it's your creator. Welcome here.
At peace.
You get your senses up. Your creator been here.
Not the love of the moment.
Creator's never not here.
My life. Lead me straight to it. Straight to what's right. A love that will stay. A love filled with grace. Love in abundance.
We almost done.
Love in my face. Love all around me. The love that's within calls to my partner again and again. Not forcing.
Nope, I didn't choose this day because of some
love will come.
Cosmic measurement.
And when it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner,
But with that being said, it appears we're on point.
Please hear my call, no matter how far. Step in my presence. Come in my life. Feel for my essence. Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is.
So the IRS did sent me a check after that money ritual.
True love is
FYI, so grateful. Where's my cut?
The love.
I'm coming for your wigs.
No matter the path.
I'm coming for your wigs.
True love is in reach. True love is divine.
If you don't know what to write, just sit with it.
Means that I'm loving you, because we are
just
one,
sit with it.
One can't be two.
Because I gave y'all a code, that means if you can't write it right now, but later on this evening, I want to challenge you to turn on your favorite love songs and then write the letter then. And then put the code on the paper. If you already wrote the paper and you've already burned it and you think that this is a good idea for you to listen to some love songs later to write it out, you can write it again. Just write the code out.
A love that will stay. A love filled with grace. Love in
Said leave our wigs alone. They did you nothing. They ain't did nothing for you either. You know what I'm saying? They ain't did nothing for you either. A strong breeze will take you and your wigs up out of here.
Again and again.
I'm
not forcing, just trusting that true love will come.
Oh my God.
When it arrives, I will not run. I swear to give in. I swear to do right. I swear to protect it. I swear I will fight. My partner, wherever you are, please hear my call. No matter.
Said I need my burgundy Jezebel wig. You might need to give it up. I'm not even gonna hold you. You might need to get that one up, you know what I mean?
Step in my sight. I call to my feet to walk out the map, to lead me to where my partner is at. No blocks, no
Trust me, you burning it is sending it to him. Don't trip.
The love of my life.
He's gonna feel it. When words become vibrations, vibrations turn into actions.
No matter the climb.
That's why I said burn it.
True love is in reach. True love is divine. Loving myself means that I'm loving you.
11-11 right now in Australia. Ashe.
And one can't be two. So when we connect, the puzzle's complete. Our love will bring wholeness. All pieces at peace.
All right. Oh, chicken head. Boy, please, whatever. But yeah, how do y'all feel? I've been trying to switch between that and YouTube so quick to try to catch up. How do y'all feel? What are the feels of the feelings? Give me all the feels. Give me all of the feels. Said I'm done crying now. I feel calmed and loved, relaxed, emotional. Emotions are good. Said I got a headache, but I feel safe. Stop worrying over there. I feel wonderful, wonderful. No lie, I started out crying. I'm feeling free and amazed. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Said I'm vibrating. I feel good, very light, happy, and full of love. My cup is full. Cool. Put a cap on it. Don't let nobody take a sip unless it's the one you want to sip from it. You dig what I'm... You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, though? Yeah. 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 Good, Brenda, good. I'm glad you got the confirmation you needed. And I hope you tweaked what needed to be tweaked so you could walk in your authority. Said jaw feels tight, my heart feels heavy. Let go. Let go. Go. Ah! Breathe like that. Do it. Go. Ah! Just like that. It sounds funny, but I'm serious. I'm serious. Breathe. Let it out. Let it go. Your jaw feels tight because you're clenching. You're trying to stop what you're feeling. Allow yourself to feel it. And tomorrow's my solar return. It's crazy. Tomorrow's a lot of people's solar return that I know. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand now. I can't wait for y'all that haven't done it yet to write y'all letters. Basically, it's Antonio's birthday tomorrow, okay? It's Antonio's birthday on the morrow. You're welcome, beautiful. You're welcome. You are most welcome. But I love y'all so much, man. You ain't even know it. You ain't even know it. Just had the first of many love rituals. I'm telling you, mark my words, it's coming. You gotta be willing to step out on it when it comes, though. Don't be a punk. Don't be a punk. Embrace it. Told y'all this was a love ritual and a heart feeding. I think I accomplished both. I think I accomplished both. Nervous is different. Like shy and nervous is different. That's not a bad thing. It is what it is. Shy, nervous, and scared are different things. Being shy and nervous is fine, but do it shy and nervous. But being scared will stop you from moving at all. Yep, you can burn it now. You say you totally did. Job well done, huh? Ooh. Not K being late, talking about well, good evening. Well, my ass. All right? I'm gonna need you to catch the replays. That's what you're gonna have to do because you're at work and catch the replays. But when true love comes, when it comes, don't run from it. Don't run from it. Said my ex texted me, just ignored him. Good job, you ready to move forward. Make sure if you haven't done so yet, you send your donation in for today's ritual. I'm telling you, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Play with somebody else. But if you don't have a donation to send, you don't trip. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the people that did it, that had it and didn't send it and just skipped on me. Y'all so out of line. One day I'm gonna come here and just give y'all nothing but jokes. Like, yes, burn it. Yes, burn it. Where we at with the likes? Damn, 379,000. I wasn't checking them this time. I wasn't even checking it this time. Like, y'all went crazy. Thank you. And shouts out to my moderators who held it down. Today felt easier because of y'all. Said my daughter says she is your wife. Tell her I said prove it. Woo! Tell her I said prove it. You can get rid of the ashes however you choose to. My moderators will put all my payment links in the comments for the donations today. But let's get these pictures. First of all, let me give these thanks. I already thanked my moderators, but I'm going to thank them again. And y'all better thank my mods, bruh. Without them, it'd be a lot of people in here cussed out. I'm telling you, not because I'm impatient, not because I have a short fuse. I just have a short range for BS. And that's how people step in here sometimes. Like, I'll be sitting there looking like, what's wrong with you? Like, why you come in here angry? Like, the vibe is good. Why you mad? Oh, I love y'all too. I love y'all 360. I'm like, why y'all mad? Like, everybody chill. You know what I'm saying? We having a chill time in here. We working on some deep stuff, but we chilling. Yeah, my mods are the best. Don't nobody got better mods than me. I don't care who you are. Your moderators be sleep over there slobbering on their cell phone screen. My moderators don't ever rest. Everybody else moderators be over there mad, got an attitude. My moderators are filled with love and righteousness, or they wouldn't be moderators. They know my rules, they know my laws, and I don't relax on those. But shouts out to all the people who clicked and sent likes today. Are we gonna bust it at 400,000 today? Let's do it then. Let's get it up. Let's go. To all my subscribers, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got 260 shares today. Thank you to everyone who shared the live. Thanks to everyone who followed my page that's new here. Make sure you don't unfollow. I'm finna keep giving you this work. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m. CST is the Intuition Cleanse. Okay, we're going to discuss intuition, what intuition is, and then we're going to cleanse it. Okay, tomorrow's the Intuition Cleanse. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. You know what I'm saying? 3 o'clock p.m. CST. 3 o'clock p.m. CST. Whatever time zone that is in your time, I don't know. Google it. But 3 o'clock p.m. CST. Tomorrow's going to be another special one. Tomorrow's going to be a special one. And I'm looking forward to everyone being there. Mods, one more time for my payment links, please. For those that didn't send donations in, you know I'm going to ask. Said I got hiccups now. Oh, wow. For those of you that are new here, you don't know what we're doing, but you've been in here this whole time. This is day 27, or was day 27, of the 52 days of ritual. Yeah, we've been going for 27 days straight. Hey, 400K, we made it. Dude, we made it. But yeah, 400K. Thank you. But we've been going for 27 days straight. This is the 52 days of ritual, And every ritual is donation based. I don't have a set ritual price. It's whatever you can afford or whatever the ritual was worth to you. So, say we look forward to you tomorrow. I look forward to y'all tomorrow. Said, oh wow, 27 days straight. Ain't took no days off. Ain't taking no days off. Gotta go hard. Gotta set yourself apart. Got to. So how we get all this info? Because I love y'all. Other people take days off. I don't take days off. So it's the shamanic way. Thanks. You already know. Thank you for that. You already know what it is. I'm gonna go hard till the hard run out. But I'm telling you, it's only gonna get harder, bro. Like, the letter instructions was to write a love letter to your true mate. Because today was the love ritual / heart feeding. And we fed hearts. And y'all been double tapping the screen. Y'all even fed my social media hearts. If you miss it, go to my YouTube, Wild Wealthy Shaman. Wild Wealthy Shaman, all one word. All one word. I said one words. All one word. Wild Wealthy Shaman. For sure. A Wild Wealthy Shaman. I'm about to give me a sombrero for real. All one word though. And it's in a playlist. I'm gonna be uploading yesterday's ritual and today's ritual this evening. So just be on the lookout for those. But everything else is on there. From day 1 through day 25. But let's get these pictures real quick. I ain't gonna do nothing too goofy today. Today was a serious concept in love. Look, I'm just chilling looking at y'all. Let me see if I can make my sexy faces. Oh, let me adjust that. Let me get that right. I like my screenshots. I just don't know it. Like, gradually I'm saving them all so I can post them. You gotta catch all the poses. I'll be moving quick. Somebody get these numbers. Somebody screenshot the heart pressure / vibrational training we did today. Said my tongue? No, I'm just but nah, for real. Heart pressure vibrational training today. Portal Gang. It's Portal Gang or nothing. Wolfpack. Ow! No, I'm just Wolfpack. Say, hey, yo. Don't hate. Congratulate. You just mad because I'm sexy on accident. That's why they want me, because I'm sexy. What the little dudes say? I'm sexy. You know what? If you want, just call me a snack. You know what I'm saying? Just call me a snack. You know what I mean? But yeah. What else we got? I gotta do the regular smile or Bailey gonna chew me out. Okay, so here it is. Bailey will literally text me and chew me out. She would check. Like, you didn't do the regular smile. Said I'm a whole meal. It's cool. I mean, I'd rather be a snack because I'll taste myself. You feel me? You know what I mean? Yes. Hey, yo. So I didn't see Day. She's probably at work and or at home sleeping. Or at home knocked out. So we sound so thirsty, it is what it is. Well, I got a lot of water. You know what I'm saying? said, oh my gosh, I need to send you these pics. Y'all better send me these pics. I want all of them. All right? But yeah, let's get ready to dismiss. Thank you all who participated in today's ritual. Thank you all for donating for today's ritual, for respecting my craft and what it is that I do, and respecting and honoring my space. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for participating. Thank you all for following my instructions and not calling me weird. Thank you all for respecting other people's beliefs and spaces. I love you all 360. Let's do this prayer and let's get up out of here. All right? Real quick. Protection, protection. I declare protection against all entities who are against my perfection. Any hiding within, you are now ejected. Any energy in the wrong, you are now corrected. Protection, protection. I declare protection. I call upon the powers of my heavenly sections. I declare myself cloaked to be unseen by the unseen. I declare myself safe from the unclean. I declare a shield around me that can't be penetrated by anything. Protection, protection. I declare protection. Anything that tries to penetrate it gets instant rejection. I declare it reflected back to its source, a quadruple dose of its infection. Protection, protection. I declare protection. And it is so because of my I am presence. Ashe, Amin, Amun, Somote be. And so it is. Respectfully, in the name of Jesus, all praises to the Most High, all love and honor to the Supreme Architect, all glory and ashe to Olodumare. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Don't get me started. Y'all know my outros be crazy. I'll go crazy for 30 minutes on the outro. But I love y'all 360. I will see y'all tomorrow, 3 o'clock p.m. CST for the intuition cleanse. And trust me, you don't want to miss the intuition cleanse. Tomorrow's day 28. Yeah, you missed that many days, K. I ain't gonna say I'm disappointed, but I ain't gonna say I'm not disappointed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. I love y'all 360. Peace.